pass across the middle, and sticky hands will be a first downer. Bonk and Wilkinson in the backfield. Good pass across the middle of the field. Wilkinson back over here to Brager for a bringing it around the ends. Eli Brager with some space and a catch and a push from Thompson, and just enough to knock him down. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Here's the throw across the middle of the field. We'll go to the other side though, and it'll be in for a Bear River touchdown. Downfield and underthrown, taken away again. Second interception nearby.
Got to identify who's coming.
All pull back. Here's a throw over across the middle. Eli Brager breaking a tackle and another one on a step arm. Nothing in the way of another Bear River. Take the hand off here to Vaughn. Good fight, and there's a wide open Eli Brager. Take the hand off. Run almost the exact same play, just in a tighter formation, and they're going to get the 2-point conversion. This time the
guys in the best position to succeed.
Going for it all down the field, and Eli Brager with the catch and the into the corner and caught Eli Brager.
Okay, Coach, that was a great win out here tonight. It was a great way to start off this season. And your legacy here at Bear River, how are we feeling tonight?
Oh, I'm feeling really proud of our boys. I mean, they work so hard, and we've been working hard since March. And to see them come here tonight, and you know, I talked to the guys after the team. They really worked through adversity. That first half, we made a lot of mistakes that hurt ourselves, but they kept their heads up and they kept battling. I was really proud of how they worked through that.
Yes, they definitely worked through a lot, and let's be honest, Bear River doesn't always have the mentality we should coming into games and playing bigger schools than ourselves. How have you been working to take away that mentality and give these boys confidence going into these games?
You know, we don't talk about confidence, we talk about courage. You know what? I don't know how you get confidence except you just have courage and you go do it, and you go try, and you do things when it's hard. And you know what? If you throw a lot of courage, all of a sudden confidence will find you.
One of our players we're going to talk to tonight is Eli Brager. Can you give us a little rundown on him?
You know, Eli is a kid that's worked hard. He's bought into our system. You know, there'll be days at practice we won't even throw the ball to Eli, and he's blocking, never complains, always willing to work. Tonight he got the ball a lot, and he did what we needed done for our team, and he did it very well. And whether it's Eli or another player, he stepped up and did what he should do. I was really proud of him. But, you know, on that same hand, those old linemen protected. And Preston had a heck of a night at quarterback, directing things, making sure we're in the right play, he had a high percentage of throws, just did a fabulous job that way. So great team effort. Eli stepped in and did what he had to do to help our team.
Yes, and football is a game where doing your job is exactly what matters, and he did his job tonight, and he did it well. Earlier we talked about protecting the ball on both sides of the line, offensively and defensively. You talked a little bit about your O-line. What can we talk about with our defensive line? They had a great game tonight.
You know, they really they stopped their run, especially in the first half. And stopping the run in the first half caused them to have to make some adjustments. I got to give credit to Ogden. They came out in the second half, especially in that third quarter, ran the ball a lot better. But our D-line stiffened up again in the fourth quarter and slowed down their run. So I was really proud of our defensive front and how they stopped the run.
Now, next week we're facing a rivalry. It's Box Elder. What are we going to do to keep the energy from this game and lead it straight into Box Elder?
You know, I talk to the guys all the time is let's not worry about wins and losses. Let's worry about how we're getting better. And you know, all I ask of them is their very best. Their best is good enough. If they give their very best, then we're happy. So that's what we do. We give our very best when our best is required, and we do that, and we'll let the results take care of themselves.
Okay, Eli, you're a player of the game. Does that feel?
I mean, it feels great to come out here and play to the best of my ability. I couldn't have done any of it without my boys right here, my team, offense and defense. I mean, I'm just grateful for them. That's all I got to say.
Yes, and you played both sides of the ball. You played it well. You had some great interceptions, some good touchdowns. How do you prepare into your first game for this?
I don't know. I think it's a lot of little things that build on each other. I mean, we start football early. We come out here every morning and throughout the summer, spring stuff, and we have like 2 days, all that hard work we do, offense and defense. I mean, we're out here. I mean, I'll be with Bennett and Dell on the D-line working. We're all working, all of us. I mean, most of us play both ways, and then we'll switch. And offense, just the same thing. We've got players going in and out. I think everybody just pulling for each other, putting in the hard work together. I mean, we all know that none of it would be possible without each other. I think that's what keeps us going.
Now, Dylan, talking about hard work, you're up against some big guys. How do you prepare for that?
So a lot of the time we watch a lot of film. We practice time after time during practices. A lot of reps, and a lot of hard work, and a lot of aggression. And I couldn't do it without my fellow people on the line. We do drills. Like, it's time. It's just repetition after repetition after repetition. And it all just files into the game.
Okay, Bennett, you're one of our defensive players. Defense had a knockout game tonight. How do you feel about your game?
I felt like we did great. It was just a lot of like preparing, like doing film and like weights. Weights have been a big part of that. We've all gone a lot stronger, and it's just like reading the guards has been a big part of that. And the D-line have been taking hits a lot, and they've been sacrificing a lot so we can get the tackles. And it just overall defense has been doing great.
Defense did so good tonight. How are you going to prepare for Box Elder?
How we're gonna prepare for Box Elder? We're gonna watch a lot of film, see what they run. We're gonna be ready for the run game, definitely, and we're gonna just stuff them up.
Bear River Live welcomes you to this presentation of Bear River Sports.
Gonna go look right. Eli Breger for the touchdown.
Flip around. Great pass by Jackson Tire. Just lays it over the top.
Point conversion's gonna be completed. And what a hit. Pass this time, going deep, first time, and brings it in. Welcome in, everyone, here to Bear River High School for Game 2 of the season here for both Box Elder, Bear River. The greatest rivalry in the state of Utah lives on here tonight, and alongside with us, Joe Summers.
Andy, it's great to be here. Great game to be here, be a part of. Like you said, Golden Spike game. Longest running, oldest rivalry in Utah. 106 years now, I think is what I've read. So, yeah. It's going to be a great game.
So both teams coming in off the wins. Bear River gets the win against the Ogden Tigers, and Box Elder takes care of the Deseret Peak Golden Eagles. They got to witness the new mercy rule. 44 points after 3 quarters.
Yeah, both teams come in, starting the season exactly how you want to start. You know, really strong, convincing wins. This is going to be I feel like a step up in competition for both Bear River and Box Elder compared to the teams that they played last week. A lot of good for Bear River, a lot of bad for Bear River. I think Box Elder probably had a lot of the same things, but it'll be interesting to see how, you know, what good carries over and what bads can be corrected.
I know Coach Ander wanted to hold a couple things close to the chest to not kind of let them out of the bag during the Ogden game. I don't think Box Elder had any problems with that because their stats for their guys,
Yeah.
I would expect a lot higher. So a lot of new guys got onto the field. Speaking about coaches, Claire talked to both Coach Munn and Coach Ander. We can have Claire has our keys to the game brought to you by Bear River Animal Hospital. Claire, the wind's starting to pick up. It's up to you. Take it away.
Hello and welcome to our big rivalry game against the Box Elder Bees. Tonight, talking to our very own Coach Ander. He says that tonight is our test. If we want to be the best, we've got to play the best. And Box Elder is the best in 5A, probably better than most of the teams in our region. So we want to face them and we want to hold tight to them. So good luck to our Bears tonight. Talking to the Box Elder Bees coach, he says that tonight is a huge mental game. Big emotions come with big games, and he says tonight it's all about playing fast and playing physical and matching the physicality that Bear River brings to the field. He also says that they need to watch the ball and take care of the ball, both offense and defense. So good luck to both teams tonight. Back to you, Andy.
All right, thanks, Claire. Thanks to Bear River Animal Hospital for sponsoring our keys to the game. And a couple more keys to the game as well. That kind of go along with the game plan here with Bear River Animal Hospital, but here for Bear River, you want to not create explosives, but you get the point, right,
Yeah,
Joe?
I mean, these are the keys to the game for Bear River. I mean, you'll hear a lot. We'll talk a lot about this offensive line for Box Elder. We'll talk and about their really superstar running back that we'll talk about. But Bear River's got to stop that ball, stop the run, and be able to create some explosive plays. Got to get that lead, get some points.
And quickly here for Box Elder, a couple more add-on keys to the game here for Box Elder. He's going to try to eliminate the big plays here from Breger.
Yeah, Breger had probably the game of all games last week, and we kind of talked about the offensive line for Box Elder. Got to see them keep that up this game, limit Breger. That's going to be their keys today.
Right, national anthem time. We'll step aside and be right back.
Central Milling is personally invested in the quality of their products and their relationships with customers and suppliers. They are also a proud supporter of high school sports. Bittner Orthodontics is dedicated to helping patients, young to old, straighten their teeth and create winning smiles. See what they can do for you. Monica Clevenger is the locally licensed realtor and notary public. She's passionate about helping people navigate the real estate market. As a longtime resident, she understands the unique charm and opportunities Box Elder County offers. Whether you're buying, selling, or investing, her goal is to make your real estate experience smooth and enjoyable. For all your project needs, shop at Greer's Hardware, happily serving the community since 1976.
Kent's is your one-stop shop for fresh produce, bakery items, deli, and meat. Stop by today for fast, friendly service.
Welcome back here to Bear River High School. Purple and red facing off here tonight. Like I says, the numbers are kind of a little off here for Box Elders because not a lot of the starters played the full game. Because, I mean, Judd Howes, you got him at 6 carries with 53 yards. Last season, he ended up the season with 25 touchdowns, over 1,500 yards rushing on 236 carries.
Yeah, it was, you were watching some of the film of that Box Elder Deseret Peak game. It was not super competitive, we'll say. I mean, Box Elder was able to get up 3 scores with probably only running about 5 offensive plays. Had some defensive and special teams help with that, but yeah, Box Elder was able to get out early and really kind of not have to get a lot of their players a ton of time. It could be a benefit, could maybe have a little bit of rust coming off of the long training camp, going to your first game and only getting to play just a little bit. Bear River obviously played a full game with a lot of their starters last week. But again, I love that Claire touched on it. I mean, this is an emotional game, rivalry game. Golden Spike, up for grabs tonight. Well, I'm really curious to see who handles those emotions better and how they come out and play and execute.
All right, kickoff just moments away. I'd like to thank you for your support by hopping on and watching. Well, thanks to more of our sponsors for allowing us to bring you this coverage here for Bear River football.
Bear River Animal Hospital takes care of large and small animals, providing pediatric care all the way up to senior pets. They deliver high-quality vet services with their dedicated team. Take your small animals to their longtime location in Tremonton and your large animals to their newer location in Elwood.
Bear River going to kick off first to get this one started. Kickoffs were plenty for Bear River against the Ogden Tigers.
Yeah, first starting off the game last week on kickoff, did kind of struggle a little bit, continued to improve throughout the game. And luckily for the Bears, they got a lot of kickoff opportunities. And that means you're scoring points, so that's a good thing. Really curious to see how they come out here and attack this. Gotta be on your game tonight against Box Elder.
Braxton Crozier will kick this one away. Fill it about the 2-yard line. Box Elder will bring it back. Good blocking in front. Gets past the 40 and down to the 42.
Yeah, really great job there by that block team, that kick return team for Box Elder. They set up those blocks, and even more importantly, they sustained on those blocks. If you're Bear River, you gotta maintain your lane assignments on your getting down there, but you gotta be able to get through those blocks. Otherwise, you're going to be able to see a lot more of those long returns for Box Elder.
Josh Pugsley making the big return here for Box Elder. Box Elder usually a heavy run team. Don't expect anything different. There's a handoff up middle to none other than Judd Al, and he'll get to the 50.
Yeah, he is going to be the bell cow. He's the guy that they want to give the bulk of the load tonight. They want to ride him to their success. You'll hear a lot about this. Oh, we already got a quick injury timeout here.
Yeah, Wilson Hume. Don't want to see that this early in the season, or this early in the game even. First Miller medical moment. Bear River already had an injury. It was going to be Kale Christensen.
And we're getting ready to talk about this Box Elder offensive line. Very, very experienced. I mean, this entire Box Elder team is very experienced. They have 34 seniors, 16 returning starters. Kind of the exact opposite of Bear River. Last week we kept talking about how similar Ogden and Bear River were as far as the team structure and where they're at as kind of as a program, and this is kind of polar opposites for where the Bears are at compared to Box Elder. And part of that very veteran leadership heavy team is this offensive line, and they're a bunch of big kids. 4 or 5 of them are 300 plus. And you're going to see them really try to lean on this defensive line of Bear River, and this one thing to keep your eye on is the depth of Bear River as well. We just talked about injuries. How deep is this defense and how well can they sustain?
2nd and 2, and Judd gets the call again, gets a first down. Kind of get upended here by Rigdon, and I like the chippiness already in this one.
Yeah, great run here. You'll see the guard pull out here and kick out, come around, great pin block. Judd Howells gets up, gets the first down. This is kind of one of the big things for the Bears is you got to be able to get Box Elder behind the chains a little bit. For a run-heavy team like Box Elder, how can you get them in 2nd and 3rd and long? One of the other big things you can do when you're on the offense is get points on the board. Take them out of these run-first options that they like to do.
Judd around the end, and he takes a shot out of bounds. But another good gain on the far side here for Box Elder.
Yeah, 3 plays for Box Elder, 3 straight runs from Howells. He's picked up about 8 yards per carry so far. See if the Bears can do something here to kind of make this adjustment.
Have yet to see Caden throw the ball over Box Elder. We went 5 for 5, 2 touchdowns, 131 yards.
five throws in a game isn't bad.
And we're going to switch it up and come here to the near side, and another hard hit. Everybody's hitting hard tonight. That's another run here for Box Elder, this time number 6, Bridger Richards.
Yeah, and you've seen Box Elder switch it up a little bit here in just their formations. The first two plays of this drive, they were lined up in almost a wing tee, really tight, double tight end type formations, keeping everything really close. Now they kind of go more to 2 receiver, shotgun type formations. Plays themselves aren't necessarily that much different, but they're trying to make Bear River's defense, just like they're doing right here, have to align, have to change up where they're standing and where they're accounting for all these players.
Yeah, there's trips, and it's a quarterback keeper. Caden takes one bump. He keeps on driving. Gets past the 25. Might be marked down 24.
That is one of the more underrated parts of his game. I mean, that's one thing that he talked about coming into the season is Ray as the quarterback and his running ability. Kind of one of those underrated things that they didn't get into much. I mean, when you have a running back like Howells, kind of get overlooked, but that could be something that really hurts any defense. But it could be a big thing for the Bears tonight, trying to account for Howells and Richards coming out of the backfield. Rays does a keeper and gets out the other side, could be a big deal.
Kind of flip the Script is 3 wideouts up top. Richards again going to muscle through to the 10. He'll be tackled there by Breger.
He does a great job here, Richards, coming off this right side. The Bear River defense does a good job of keeping their outside arm free. It's what you're coached to do. Try to keep everything turned back inside. Richards made a great cut and got right upfield. Able to get a first down, bringing up just outside the 10 here. Still room to get a first down, not quite first and goal.
Going far side and caught. Will be a touchdown here for Box Elder as they take the opening possession. Good house. Gives a little bit more here to Rigdon Vonk.
Great play call here. I was just about to mention how they hadn't even gotten the chance to, or haven't even needed to throw the ball. Judd Howes, you'll see coming out of the running back position here from the backfield. Just going to run a little, almost like a wheel route. Reyes does a good job. Just delivering him a nice catchable ball, hits him in stride, gets into the end zone.
Looking like a 2-point conversion here, and it's a quick one over to Richards. See if he can get behind the pile. Pops out of nowhere, but the Bears keep him out of the 2-point conversion.
Yeah, that's one of those plays that's you're kind of trying to set the tone if you're Box Elder's coach of like how are we gonna treat this game? How am I gonna keep my guys' attitude and engaged? Going for 2 on your first score is a way to do that. Try to send a message to your team as well as to Bear River. Bear River does a great job of responding in that instance, but you know Box Elder did a great job, and Bear River's got to be looking for answers on defense of how to stop that run.
6-0, 9-12 still have to go in the first. We'll step aside and be right back.
Golden Spike Power Sports is still family owned and operated, serving the Bear River community since 1947. We're here to take care of all your power sport needs, located right on Main Street. Come and check us out and experience the difference.
Let GBI help you get your project completed on time and on budget. If you're looking for work, join GBI's team for a great work environment, competitive pay, and benefits.
Miller Medical is a proud supporter of Bear River Sports. Not only do they offer great services with Dr. Todd Miller, 3 nurse practitioners, and other medical specialists, they are the injury update and medical moment sponsor in all of Bear River Live's sports coverage year-round.
Tighten up with the kick here for Box Elder. It'll be fielded inside the 5. Get across the 20. And Bear River will start their first offensive possession of the game. The run back here by number 15, Dalton Marble.
Now's the time for Bear River to come out and really capitalize on how they finished the game against Ogden last week. Can't afford to get out to a slow start like they did last week. Bear River wasn't able to put their first score on the board until with 2.5 minutes left in the first half. With as quick as Box Elder can kind of take over a game and with the way they can run the ball, take the air out of the game, you know, Bears got to be looking here to have Wilkinson be dialed like he was last week.
And off here to Vonk. He was given a lot of talk earlier, now he's going to have to put up, and he does a pretty good run, gain of 3 or so here on that run.
And I want to see Vonk this time. I mean, you're going to see this counter come off the left-hand side here for the Bear formation. I want to see Vonk, you know, really get behind his pads and really kind of run. We talked a lot about his speed, but you know, in a game like this, you've got to be able to basically kind of bite down on your mouth guard and try to hit some people and get some of those extra yards. Yards are going to be at a premium. You know, getting the difference between a 2-yard run and a 5-yard run could make the difference between getting a first down. That's really what they need out of Vonk tonight.
Hand it off here to Gladen Barron. Still take it around the edge. Vonk puts on a good block. It's going to be a first down for Bear River.
Yeah, Gladen Barron does a good job on this jet sweep. You'll see him come out here to the top of your screen. Does a good job of just getting that handoff. Vonk's really got to set that block for him. You'd love to see him set that block, try to pin him in, keep Barron's going outside, but Barron's does a good job of reading it and being able to get the first down, keeping this Bears drive alive. It's exactly what you want to do.
And shotgun. Vonk and Wilkinson here in the backfield. Hand off here to Vonk. Good hole and another first down here for Bear River. Just shy of the 50.
Great run by Vonk here. He does a great job of following these blockers. You'll see this. It's a nice thing about these gap scheme plays that the Bears like to do, is these little seams in the front can just open up. And with Bear Rivers, with Box Elder's defensive front, it really lends itself well to a lot of these down blocks that you'll see from a center. You'll see this formation here. They're trying to confuse this Bear River offense.
They bring pressure. Good screen pass out of it. Back over to Vonk. Good finish. Getting across the 50.
Just as I was talking about how easy it is to identify that Box Elder front, you'll see them all back up here and kind of try to go in a muddle, kind of like a muddle huddle formation where nobody's set. They're trying to dance around. They're trying to make it so none of these offensive linemen know who their assignment is and know who's coming to what gap. Bears do a good job there of just getting into their slide protection. Wilkinson does a good job of just getting the ball out of his hands and letting Vonk run with it, picking up 5 yards.
3 wide outs here at the bottom, and he gives it over here. Near side is a little stiff arm to get the first down. Good throw and catch. This is number 2, Carson Summers.
Carson Summers, he had a great game, kind of a coming out game, first time as a starter. We were ready to talk about him all on defense, but he's contributing on this really talented receiving core for Bear River. We talk a lot about Breger, talk a lot about Barnes. Ty Hess is probably some of the best hands on the team. Carson Summers does a great job of being able to make catches and get yards there too.
Just a look now here for Bear River. And off of middle. Not going to get quite the push to go for no gain. Yeah, you can't look past Eli Breger. You put a big target on your back with 9 catches, 235 yards, 4 touchdowns, and getting 2 interceptions on the first game.
Looks like they're going to get everybody off the field for a lightning delay.
Second game of the season. How about that? 6 minutes and 37 seconds still to go here in the first quarter. So it will be 30 minutes?
It's the minimum.
Okay. Maybe we could run this way we don't oversaturate with commercials. We could do highlights of the Ogden game again. We can do that. Thanks to some of our sponsors. We'll go take cover. We'll be right back.
Check out Bear River Floral's ready-made gifts. They take out the hassle of gift giving with the perfect bundles for Valentine's Day, birthdays, or any other special occasion, and they have fun items for all ages. For over 80 years, Farm Bureau agents have built relationships with you one conversation at a time. Let Kimberly Raydell and her team provide you with the best service for your home, auto, and life.
At Roach Financial Group, take advantage of our Salt Lake City, Utah, and our Tremont, Utah offices. Locally in Tremont, Utah, we have Julie Holmes as our client management specialist. We have Riley Summers as our investment management specialist, and Chrissy Roach as our life, health, and Medicare specialist. When you're with Roach Financial Group, you're with the Cowboys.
The Grill restaurant has plenty of options for the whole family. Check out their new menu items for a lunch date or dinner celebration. They have a lot of new products including entrees, sandwiches, rice bowls, and desserts. They even have additional sides to up your meal choices. Let the Grill help you plan what's for dinner.
Cache Valley Bank is dedicated to fostering local businesses, aiding financial growth, and building strong relationships. From personal to business banking, we are committed to helping you reach your financial goals. Cache Valley Bank, mountains await.
This week at the Box Elder County Fair, we ask that nobody opens this door.
Do not sit on this bed.
Absolutely do not open this fridge.
And under no circumstances should you ask what this trailer costs.
Fine, you can do all of it. Just come see us August 26th to the 29th at the Box Elder County Fair.
Have a pretty good day today.
As Collie busts one right up the middle on a first down here for Bear River off of one play.
For a quick pass on the outside.
Cut to the middle of the field and run. And then with the pass. Across the middle and sticky hands will be a first down here for Bonk and Wilkinson in the backfield. Good pass across the middle of the field. Wilkinson back over here to Brager for a bringing it around the ends. Eli Brager with some space and a catch and a push from Thompson and just enough to knock him down. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Here's the throw across the middle of the field. We'll go to the other side though, and it'll be in for a Bear River touchdown. Downfield and underthrown, taken away again. Second interception nearby.
Got to identify who's coming.
All pull back. Here's a throw over across the middle. Eli Brager breaking a tackle and another one on a step arm. Nothing in the way of another Bear River. Fake the hand off here to Vaughn. Good fight, and there's a wide open Eli Brager. Fake the hand off. Run almost the exact same play, just in a tighter formation, and they're going to get the 2-point conversion. This time the
guys in the best position to succeed.
Going for it all down the field, and Eli Brager with the catch and the into the corner and caught Eli Brager.
Okay, Coach, that was a great win out here tonight. It was a great way to start off this season. And your legacy here at Bear River, how are we feeling tonight?
Oh, I'm feeling really proud of our boys. I mean, they work so hard, and we've been working hard since March. And to see them come here tonight, and you know, I talked to the guys after the team. They really worked through adversity. That first half, we made a lot of mistakes that hurt ourselves, but they kept their heads up and they kept battling. I was really proud of how they worked through that.
Yes, they definitely worked through a lot, and let's be honest, Bear River doesn't always have the mentality we should coming into games and playing bigger schools than ourselves. How have you been working to take away that mentality and give these boys confidence going into these games?
You know, we don't talk about confidence, we talk about courage. You know what? I don't know how you get confidence except you just have courage and you go do it, and you go try, and you do things when it's hard. And you know what? If you throw a lot of courage, all of a sudden confidence will find you.
One of our players we're going to talk to tonight is Eli Brager. Can you give us a little rundown on him?
You know, Eli is a kid that's worked hard. He's bought into our system. You know, there'll be days at practice we won't even throw the ball to Eli, and he's blocking, never complains, always willing to work. Tonight he got the ball a lot, and he did what we needed done for our team, and he did it very well. And whether it's Eli or another player, he stepped up and did what he should do. I was really proud of him. But, you know, on that same hand, those old linemen protected. And Preston had a heck of a night at quarterback, directing things, making sure we're in the right play, he had a high percentage of throws, just did a fabulous job that way. So great team effort. Eli stepped in and did what he had to do to help our team.
Yes, and football is a game where doing your job is exactly what matters, and he did his job tonight, and he did it well. Earlier we talked about protecting the ball on both sides of the line, offensively and defensively. You talked a little bit about your O-line. What can we talk about with our defensive line? They had a great game tonight.
You know, they really they stopped their run, especially in the first half. And stopping their run in the first half caused them to have to make some adjustments. I got to give credit to Ogden. They came out in the second half, especially in that third quarter, ran the ball a lot better. But our D-line stiffened up again in the fourth quarter and slowed down their run. So I was really proud of our defensive front and how they stopped their run.
Now, next week we're facing a rivalry. It's Box Elder. What are we going to do to keep the energy from this game and lead it straight into Box Elder?
You know, I talk to the guys all the time is let's not worry about wins and losses. Let's worry about how we're getting better. And you know, all I ask of them is their very best. Their best is good enough. If they give their very best, then we're happy. So that's what we do. We give our very best when our best is required, and we do that, and we'll let the results take care of themselves.
Okay, Eli, you're a player of the game. Does that feel?
I mean, it feels great to come out here and play to the best of my ability. I couldn't have done any of it without my boys right here, my team, offense and defense. I mean, I'm just grateful for them. That's all I got to say.
Yes, and you played both sides of the ball. You played it well. You had some great interceptions, some good touchdowns. How do you prepare into your first game for this?
I don't know. I think it's a lot of little things that build on each other. I mean, we start football early. We come out here every morning and throughout the summer, spring stuff, and we have like 2 days, all that hard work we do, offense and defense. I mean, we're out here. I mean, I'll be with Bennett and Dell on the D-line working. We're all working. All of us, I mean, most of us play both ways, and then we'll switch. And offense, just the same thing. We've got players going in and out. I think everybody just pulling for each other, putting in the hard work together. I mean, we all know that none of it would be possible without each other. I think that's what keeps us going.
Now, Dylan, talking about hard work, you're up against some big guys. How do you prepare for that?
So a lot of the time we watch a lot of film. We practice time after time during practices. A lot of reps, and a lot of hard work, and a lot of aggression, and I couldn't do it without my fellow people on the line. We do drills. Like, it's time. It's just repetition after repetition after repetition, and it all just files into the game.
Okay, Bennett, you're one of our defensive players. Defense had a knockout game tonight. How do you feel about your game?
I felt like we did great. It was just a lot of preparing, doing film and weights. Weights have been a big part of that. We've all gone a lot stronger, and it's just reading the guards has been a big part of that. And the D-line have been taking hits a lot, and they've been sacrificing a lot so we can get the tackles. And it just overall defense has been doing great.
Defense did so good tonight. How are you going to prepare for Box Elder?
How we're going to prepare for Box Elder? We're going to watch a lot of film, see what they run. We're going to be ready for the run game, definitely, and we're going to just stuff them up.
For all your embroidery and screen printing needs, whether for business or just for fun, stop by Cover Up in Tremont or Brigham. At Cover Up, yeah, we can do that.
Rudd Funeral Home is a locally owned family-operated business. Joe Rudd and his family, as well as their devoted staff, are committed to providing you with the best service possible during a difficult time. Their beautiful facilities have all the necessary amenities. A large viewing room can also double as a smaller, more intimate funeral chapel. The chapel is even equipped with streaming capabilities to make sure family and friends are connected no matter how far they may be. Rudd Funeral Home is there. Be a smart cookie and head on over to Tremont's Twisted Sugar. They even cater events with options for soda bar, mini cookies, mini brownies, and pretzels. Let Twisted Sugar help you get your caffeine fix and cater to that sweet tooth. Tanglewood Studios has a new website. Visit tanglewoodstudios.com today to see what classes are available. You might even be surprised at just how many classes they have to offer for those of all ages. Come join the fun and gain the skills to become one of the athletes they sponsor in Bear River's halftime shows. Central Milling is the farmer, the miller, and the baker working to preserve American farmland for tomorrow while preserving the highest quality of flour and grains to the bakers of today. Select the best products for your family by using Central Milling Company. Monica Clevenger, a locally licensed realtor and notary public, has experience in the title business, equipping her with invaluable knowledge about the intricacies of property transactions. She can ensure everything goes smooth from start to finish. Besides great credentials, she has a genuine passion for helping people and building relationships based on trust and transparency. Let her make your real estate dreams a reality.
Did you know Kent's Market has an app? And it's free. Just go to your app store and type in Kent's Market and it'll come right up. Downloading the Kent's Market app gives you access to digital coupons, weekly deals, and access to your Kent's Kickback account. As you can see, the app is easy to use and can help you save. Download it now and get exploring. We'll see you soon at Kent's.
Bear River Animal Hospital takes care of small and large animals, providing pediatric care all the way up to senior pets. They deliver high-quality, customized vet services with their dedicated team. Services include exams, vaccinations, surgeries, dentistry, fully equipped laboratory and pharmacy, along with x-ray and ultrasound. Many of these same services can be conveniently provided on the farm. Bear River Animal Hospital is filled with highly trained animal lovers who will provide the best care for the animals in your life.
Hi, I'm Kaylee. I'm a first-generation student with a passion for the outdoors and a dream of becoming an agriculture education teacher. I chose Utah State University because it gives me the flexibility to earn my degree, stay close to home, and do it all at an affordable cost. USU Tremont has an incredible faculty and staff who support and help me throughout my college journey. I'm proud to be an Aggie right here in my community while getting a world-class education.
Getting out of the lightning delay, welcoming you back here to Bear River High School. It is still Bear River football. And 1st and 10. It'll be a pass over here to Rigdon Vonk, and he'll get knocked down. Excuse me, Gladen Barons with a catch.
They also have a table set up near the concession stand with some delicious Aggie ice cream.
Gain of 4 on the play here for Bear River. Still a little bit overcast, a little bit cloudy. I myself didn't see any lightning, but
say hello, get your questions in.
First drive here for Box Elder. They drove down the field, got the first score, tried for the 2-point conversion, and the Bears held them out. Bear River, this is their first offensive possession here in the ball game, and they've been successful so far, getting from about the 20 is where their drive started. Man, flags will fly here.
This is going to make this even tougher here, a delay game, but seems like almost 45 minutes ago, because it really was 45 minutes ago. The Bears started that drive with a run that just didn't really go anywhere, which made them start. Obviously, when we came back, they were already at second down, able to get about 5 yards, but that penalty had pushed them back. 3rd and 11, it's first third down that the Bears have faced, and that makes it a little bit tougher with that penalty too.
Go to the air, and another nice throw and catch. Eli Breger, first time you're hearing his name on the offensive side. It's a first down.
Yeah, it's a great throw and catch. It's a lot of timing, a lot of work goes into those kind of routes. Some stuff you don't really see. Wilkinson does a great job getting into his drop. As soon as he hits his back foot, he's throwing that ball. A lot of times he's throwing before Breger's even turned around. Does a great job getting to the sticks, picking up that long third down. It's exactly what you need to do right now if you're the Bears. You come out after that break, score a lot. I mean, a lot of the momentum Box Elder had going in after that first drive, and now maybe might be mitigated. Good opportunity here to come back and take a little bit of the momentum for Bear River.
Nice run up the middle here by number 21, Jack Christensen, and he just kind of snakes his way through there. I like that patient running.
Yeah, and that's a big emphasis for these Bear River running backs, finishing forward. They want to be able to run behind their pads and really get stuff moving north and south. They want to be able to get past that first contact, finish forward. It's a great job there, being able to get a good chunk of yards there, keep them ahead of the chains.
Wilkinson will go under center here. Tighter formation, and right back up here to Jack, and I think the ball comes out. He's able to get back on it. It'll go for no gain.
Yeah, I think you're right, Andy. It almost looked like Christensen got up there into the line and then almost had to stop and turn around to grab that ball. Not able to really keep his feet driving there because I think he had to go back and grab it.
Yeah.
Again, another third down here. Bears are able to convert the last one. And you got Breger out here down to the close side of your screen here. Box Elder go to that muddle formation again, try to confuse this Box Elder.
Setting up a screen. What a time to draw that one up. Could be a late hit, no flag. It'll be a first down here for Bear River.
Great time to call that screen. You'll see this Box Elder front not set, trying to confuse a blocking scheme for Bear River. I was worried there for a second. Somebody comes running through, but they timed it. A lot of those linemen, when they have those screens, they have this internal clock in their head. And after that time, they've got to get out and get in front of the guy who's catching the screen pass, and they do a great job there picking up the first down. 2 third down conversions is really good sign, really good thing to see for this Bear River offense.
Come out with 3 wideouts up top. Breger down here at the bottom. Christensen in the backfield. Wilkinson goes to the air and all alone. Eli Breger for a Golden Spike Power Sports touchdown.
Picking up right where he left off last week. 5 quarters of football, 5 touchdowns for Eli Breger. This is a great job by Wilkinson. The pressure is going to be there immediately. Box Elder dials up the pressure, and that's what you're taught to do as a quarterback, throw into that pressure because there's going to be some open spots. Breger does a good job of just getting behind the defense. Defender looks like he slipped and fell down. And Breger's just too good of a receiver to leave one-on-one like that. Wilkinson does a great job of finding him. Bear River takes the early lead.
Courtesy of Nelson getting the extra point here for Bear River at 7-6. It's been a long first quarter, but there's still 3 minutes and 36 seconds still left to go in it. We'll step aside. Be right back.
Golden Spike Power Sports is still family owned and operated, serving the Bear River community since 1947. We're here to take care of all your power sport needs, located right on Main Street. Come and check us out and experience the difference.
Great Basin Industrial has been building America with epic safety and quality since 2007, specializing in steel fabrication, machining, and paint. GBI engineers, ships, installs, and repairs a wide range of products. They design and build all steel and alloy work according to the highest industry standards. Let GBI help you get your project completed on time and on budget. If you're looking for work, join GBI's team for a great work environment, competitive pay, and benefits.
Three minutes and 36 seconds still remain here in the first quarter after a lightning delay. Took us a little 30-minute delay. Bear River in the lead, 7-6.
And like we kind of mentioned, Box Elder had all the momentum after that opening drive score. Don't get the 2-point conversion. Bear River comes out after the delay.
Has to catch this on a slide, kind of like you're playing out in center
Hey,
field.
Hey, I like the mindset behind it of, you know, forcing him to come up and have to make that catch on the ground. He's immediately down as soon as he touches, and if he doesn't get to it, he might have an opportunity to recover. But like we were saying, all that momentum Box Elder had after that score, stopping on the 2-point, the lightning delay, and then Bear River coming out and scoring and taking the lead. It's a lot of confidence, a lot of momentum now for Bear River. See if they can translate this into a defensive stop. Again, how can Bear River get Box Elder behind the chains now? Box Elder's going to keep trying to keep the ball on the ground, but get him behind the chains, force him to get into that passing game a little bit.
A stacked 3 wide receiver set near the bottom. Flips it over here to Richards. He'll get a first down and duck out of bounds to shy of the 40.
Yeah, this is just a pure speed option play. Whatever they have this defensive end up top, he's the read guy. Whatever he does, they're trying to make him wrong. Reyes does a good job of pitching it out at the last second. Easy run to the outside with nobody out there. Gets the first down.
Switch the bunch set up top now for Box Elder. Will be a quarterback keeper here. Reyes. Flag comes in from the from the near side to the far side.
It's gonna be a holding, looks like here. And this is just a straight QB counter for Reyes coming off the right side here. You'll see those backside guard and tackle pulling. But you're gonna get a holding penalty. Brager's gonna run Reyes down. This is exactly what you need if you're Bear River. Now the trick is, how can you keep these guys behind the chains? Now you kind of also worry a little bit about what does Box Elder do to open up the playbook here. Do they stick with the run, or are they going to go more to the pass? We'll see how this shakes out.
Clock stop, 3 minutes and 21 seconds. Still first down, but 15 yards to go. Stack the wideouts here on both ends.
Watch for these quick screens up to the top.
And off back over to Howells. He'll sidestep and break it loose down the sideline and out of bounds at the 30.
When they get in that formation, you'll see both those stacked receivers that are behind. They'll turn and be looking for that pass. Don't see that they're trying to throw to them too much, especially when you got Judd Howells running the ball. Does a great job of kind of digging Box Elder out of that hole a little bit and getting down here onto the Bear River side of the field.
Take the handoff here to Howells, and Kaden will drive it in just a yard shy of the 20. Good positive run here for the Bees. Bring up second and short. Is under center and on here to Howells. He'll dive forward here for first down.
Howells does such a good job when he's running, finishing forward, getting those extra yards. And that's really kind of demoralizing it for a defense when an offense is able to get 7-8 yards on first down, and then you can hand it off to somebody like Howells who, you know, can almost just fall out of bed getting 3 yards with how he runs the football. See if the Bear River defense can bow up here. Keep Box Elder out of the end zone, limit them to a field goal.
Audible here for the Bees. Reyes in shotgun. Richards with him in the backfield. Will be a throw up and over. Falls incomplete. Trying to get it over there to number 15, Pereira Perrin.
And Box Elder will pull both guards here, trying to make it look like it's a sweep to the outside here to Richards. Reyes, they're trying to leak that tight end out the top of the middle, right through the middle of the Bear River defense. They do a good job staying home, not falling for it. The pressure right in Reyes' face, he has to just throw it over everybody's head. Sometimes
without that pressure, he probably hits him in the back of the end zone.
And sometimes that's the best play a quarterback can make, is just living to fight another day. You don't want to be here in the red zone if you're Box Elder and have a turnover. Just get back to what your bread and butter is a little bit here, running the ball.
You called it as Richard makes his way just shy of the 5.
That's the other thing that can really help Bear River too, is having this gang tackling that it's going to require for Richards and Howells. Richards is stopped there about 2 yards past the line of scrimmage, but he's able to, with how hard he runs, able to keep pushing there and almost get another first down. Bears have really got to do a great job here wrapping up, making sure that those extra yards after contact are limited as much as possible.
Reyes with a hard count. Nice pitch back over here to Richards, and there's going to be another Golden Spike Power Sports touchdown for the Bees.
Beautiful. They call this the triple option, where Reyes is just gonna look to hand it off to Howells, or pull it and run it, or pull it and run it and then pitch it to Richards, which is what he does. So he's really got 3 options there to run this play, and the idea is whatever the defense does, make them wrong, and they do a good job of it there. Richards gets to the side, gets to the pylon, scores. See if the Bees shift back here to go for 1, or if they're actually going to run 2 again.
Looks like they'll elect to kick this one. Kick is up, and kick is good. As the Bees answer right back with 1 minute and 8 seconds. They lead 13-7. We'll be back still in the first quarter here at Bear River.
Hi, I'm Dusty Hootie Roach with Roach Financial Group. We specialize in all aspects of the financial planning spectrum, namely investment and retirement planning, business and estate planning, new 401k group and health plans, as well as health, life, and Medicare supplement plans. Stop in at Roach Financial Group, where you can get big city service and small town care.
The Grill restaurant is now serving breakfast with a wide variety for the whole family. Let the Grill help you plan what's for breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Welcome back here to Bear River High School. A little bit of a lightning delay. It's going to extend this game. Still in the first quarter, 1 minute and 8 seconds. Up to kick off again, just knocked in the extra pointer for Box Elder, making it a 13-7 game, and this one in the end zone in for a touchback. Barrels will start on the 20.
And now if you're the Bears offense, can't be satisfied with how that first drive went. I mean, you did a great job moving the ball, running the football, which was impressive to see, converting third downs. And that's the kind of game this is going to be, and really could be, I understand this is, really early in the season, really early in this game. I mean, this is kind of what you want to see Coach Ander, how has he put his fingerprints on the culture of and what these guys are buying into, because a lot of times when you have to go out there and you're in a battle like this, going back and forth, how are you going to react, in a back and forth situation like this?
Quarterback keeper, this is Dalton Marble there with the carry, and down the sideline he goes. I don't know how he got through. Like 2 guys. Couldn't wrap him up. He gets to the 45.
And they did this a little bit last week against Ogden. Dalton Marble coming out and running the ball here in a big game situation. He does a good job being patient, trying to basically kind of probe along that outside, trying to pick the hole to go through, and he does a good job getting to the edge and just cutting it up, fighting for those extra yards, not just going out of bounds. I think everybody on Box Elder kind of just thought he was going to go out of bounds, and he picks up an extra 15 yards for it.
Quick pass over here to Gladen Barons, and he'll take it across the 50 into Box Elder territory.
And that is a true RPO. I mean, they give a lot of liberty to Wilkinson and these receivers, these really talented guys, and they'll look out and see what kind of formation that this defense is in and how these corners are lining up. Wilkinson will just give them a little bit of a hand signal, and they'll throw that RPO, and these guys are really buying into this blocking and trying to fight for each other, and it turns into a really good play and could be a good offensive weapon for these guys to just try to make sure whatever they're doing, the defense is wrong, and get positive yards out of it.
And flags will fly here. Looks like Box Elder took a step forward first.
Yeah, and that's what the center's trained to do in that situation. They're going hard count. As soon as that D lineman jumps.
They called against Bear River.
See, and that was, yeah, because that center is not supposed to snap that ball until that defensive lineman is in the neutral zone. And I think that was a miss there by that referee.
Coach Adner not happy about it.
No, I mean, he went from having a first down to now being back up to 2nd and 10.
We'll take a Twisted Sugar timeout here to talk this one over. 8 seconds still remain here in the first. Again, go get refreshed there at Twisted Sugar. We'll be right back.
Stop by Twisted Sugar and pick your favorite gourmet cookies. There's 18 flavors available each week, as well as cookies of the month. You can even get a specialty order of mini cookies for your favorite team or something sweet for that special person in your life. Be a smart cookie and get that sweet at Twisted Sugar. Miller Medical is ready to care for clients with full services for family medical. Be sure to schedule your yearly checkup to help you find out where you stand with your health. They can even help with weight loss and hormone therapy. Let Miller Medical take care of all your healthcare needs.
Start of the second quarter here at Bear River High School. 13-7 lead here for Box Elder. Bears will be second down and 10, and everybody just balls up on the Box Elder sideline. So that run tries to go to the edge.
And Barons is trying to get the edge there. It's just kind of one of those plays where everybody's pursuing so hard, running so hard. Just a lot of contact and a lot of contact out of bounds even. Lucky Box Elder didn't get a penalty there for throwing him down out of bounds. Bring up a, should be 3rd down. Still showing 2nd down on the sideline.
Yeah.
They're gonna fix it right here.
And so, did they wave the flag off?
Nope, no, they kept it on. It was still 2nd down and 10 on that last one. Should have waved it off. They should have corrected
But
themselves.
why didn't we get backed up?
We did. It was second. It was first. It
Oh,
was second
yeah,
5.
yeah.
We tried to make
I'm
them jump.
with you now. Good throw over the middle and a better catch here for number 2, Carson Summers.
That's the second time Carson Summers has done a good job. These routes are combinations that they're running with these receivers. I mean, there wasn't anybody within 5 to 10 yards of a lot of these receivers. Carson Summers does a good job catching that, getting upfield and getting yardage for the first down. And you got to be very pleased with how the Bears are converting on these 3rd downs. And they're not 3rd and 2. I mean, these are 3rd and 10.
Mm-hmm.
They'll go to this
fake the handoff. A lot of Bees bite on it, and a throw out to Layden Behrens, who goes down the sideline. He'll duck out around the 20.
Again, it's just kind of what we were talking about before we finished the first quarter. They'll look at a lot of these formations, and these are called run plays. Wilkinson does a good job of just reading it and getting it out to Behrens on the edge. And the Bees have tried to be, really, I won't call it cutesy, but doing some different things and trying to confuse this Bear River offense. And how they're responding and how they're executing has been phenomenal, keeping this ball moving.
Just on the edge of the red zone here for Bear River. Wilkinson back to pass again. Will curl out here to Breger. Goes incomplete.
Good coverage on that route. It's been the best coverage the Box Elders had so far in these Bear River receivers. Wilkinson does a good job of putting the ball where only Breger could get it, but he had to zip it in there pretty hard. Breger wasn't able to reel that one in, bringing up 2nd and 10.
Clock stop, 11 minutes and 29 seconds. So we'll have to go here before halftime. We're here on the field. We'll pay tribute to the 2006 state champions. Does it feel like 20 years, Joe?
No, but my knees definitely feel like it's been 20 years.
Quick handoff up middle, and he will be met, and the ball will come out. Was he down first? We'll get the official call here in a moment.
I think they're going to call him down. And these Box Elder defensive ends are shooting up the field really hard. And you could these Bear River runs are getting to that second level, but he is met by 2 Box Elder defenders. And kind of like what I was talking about, what these running backs are taught to do, get behind your pads and try to deliver a blow. That's hard to do when you got 2 linebackers coming at you at the same time, but that's what you need in a game like this. You got to fight for those extra yards. You got to be able to protect the ball at the same time. That's kind of what some of those hidden yards, that could be the difference between 3rd and 5, and now what you're at is 3rd and 7.
Brecken Hester, the one lighting him up down there on the field here for Box Elder. It's a timeout. First one of the ball game. We'll step aside. 10 minutes and 37 seconds. Still left to go in the second.
Hi, I'm Dusty Hootie Roach with Roach Financial Group. We specialize in all aspects of the financial planning spectrum, namely investment and retirement planning, business and estate planning, new 401k group and health plans, as well as health, life, and Medicare supplement plans. Stop in at Roach Financial Group, where you can get big city service and small town care.
Visit tanglewoodstudios.com today to check out a wide variety of classes and for more information on how you can join a Tanglewood Studios dance, cheer, or gymnastics class today. Let Tanglewood Studios improve your skills while being part of a great community.
Still in the second quarter, it's 3rd down here for Bear River, about 3rd and 7. Quick pass to Clayton Behrens, good move, and he'll dive forward. Still 2 yards shy of the first down.
And this looks like 4 down territory here. If Behrens keeps his feet there, he might be able to extend for that first down. He does a good job of just plucking that ball out of the air.
Mm-hmm.
This is kind of the first gamble that Anders had to take today. This could be really, really good or really bad. Could get a lot of momentum right back to Box Elder, given a stop here inside the red zone. See what the Bears dial up. I think you're going to have man coverage up here to the top.
Ooh, how about the hard count? This time the flag comes in and Bear River will have a fresh set of downs, 1st and goal.
Hey, they're going to get it right this time. That is one thing, not having watched a ton of Coach Anders' play calling so far. I mean, through 5.5 quarters, watching him call the plays. I mean, he does a great job of trying to be, very strategic and building off of certain plays and formations, trying to make sure, keeping the defense on its heels as much as possible. Another good example of it there, just knowing the perfect time to bring out that hard count.
Same formation. Yeah, quarterback keeper here, President Wilkinson. Get met by the men in purple after a gain of 2 or 1.
Yeah, and that's just another wrinkle you got to keep Box Elder honest. Counting for Wilkinson running the ball. We haven't talked about him doing that very much. But as you want to try to set up more of these passes, I mean, that's one thing Coach Ander has talked about is how is he building to, be able to push the ball down the field, and you got to keep running the ball, keep with it, stay consistent.
Threw for 350 yards against the Ogden Tigers, went 22 of 30. Of course, 5 touchdowns. Wilkinson before it might be a delay of game again here by Bear River. That'll be the second one of the ball game.
And just how the play calling goes for Bear River. I mean, Wilkinson comes over to the sideline, gets the play from Ander every time, and he's got to jog back in, call the play. And it does take some time. To your point, Andy, it's the second time they've been called for a delayed game. It'll push them back here outside the 10 for second and goal.
Clock continues to run here with under 8:20. Back to the pistol look here for Bear River. Wilkinson scrambles out. Here to his right, a guy, a couple of guys in his face to the back of the end zone. Tough catch, and it's a touchdown. A Golden Spike Power Sports touchdown. My word, Carson Summers.
Carson Summers really putting his stamp on this game so far. And Wilkinson, he really just threw this ball up at the last minute. You'll see he takes a complete shot from Jackson Jepson here. Gets called for the penalty of roughing the passer. So Bear River was going to get a fresh set of downs anyway. But just throwing that up, Carson Summers hauls that in. When you got a guy like Eli Breger, you're getting a shot at catching a touchdown pass. You may not get too many opportunities, but great job. Carson Summers catching everything that's been thrown his way tonight. Ties this game up with Bear River with another chance to take the lead right here.
Still only 1 foot rule here in high school, but that would be good on Sunday afternoon. Nelson back here for the PAT. And the Bears answer right back.
And I'll be honest with you, Andy. I thought he was throwing that ball away.
I thought so too.
I quit looking at the receivers because I came down here to watch Jepson see how that was going to play out, and I just saw him take that hit, and he made that catch. I was impressive.
One for the highlight reel. Bears in the lead, 14-13. 7:56. We'll be right back.
Hi, I'm Kaylee. I'm a first-generation student with a passion for the outdoors and a dream of becoming an agriculture education teacher. I chose Utah State University because it gives me the flexibility to earn my degree, stay close to home, and do it all at an affordable cost. USU Tremont has an incredible faculty and staff who support and help me throughout my college journey. I'm proud to be an Aggie right here in my community while getting a world-class education.
Rudd Funeral Home is there to serve your family in your time of need. Central Milling is personally invested in the quality of their products and their relationships with customers and suppliers. They are also a proud supporter of high school sports. Bittner Orthodontics is dedicated to helping patients, young to old,
And with the penalty for the roughing the kicker, the ball will go in for a touchback.
You don't see too many times where the team's kicking off from the plus side of the field on their opponent's 45-yard line very often. But makes it easy just knowing that you're not going to have to worry about covering a return.
So both teams with 2 drives, both teams have gotten the end zone both times. It's just that gamble at the first for Box Elder's got them trailing by 1.
Yeah, and this is kind of where you see, what are these coaching staffs, trying to adjust to? Bear River, how are they lining up? What kind of defensive front were they giving them? How are they going to adjust to try to stop this run? Because it hasn't happened yet.
Quarterback keeper is Caden, makes it right to the line. I'll probably give it to him for a first down. He had 2 rushing touchdowns against the Golden Eagles last week.
And a lot of times, too, where you get in these situations, you're in these back-and-forth games, when you're a team like Bear River and you don't have the depth, you try to figure out how can we steal, how can we create a turnover, how can we steal a possession, how can we get some extra opportunities to put some points on the board. If you just keep kind of going back and forth with Box Elder like this, that attrition can be real, and you can have some opportunities where Box Elder can just start to lean on you and wear you down a little bit.
A little pitch forward this time here from Box Elder. Turns it into another gain of about 4. And I think pitching it forward to number 32, Talon Sumpko.
Yeah, and he did a great job just to reel that one in. He just put one hand down, just was able to catch that one. I think they'll actually score that one as a pass in the stats book, but basically just a run.
And up here to Richards, and he'll get wrapped up. Shy of the first down marker, bringing up 3rd and about 3.
That's the kind of tackling Bear River has to continue to do. How can we wrap up and then get as many guys to the ball as possible and gang tackle these running backs, because they do such a good job of breaking through that first contact and running hard and finishing forward. Brings up a 3rd down and about 3 here. Good opportunity for the Bears. If they can somehow create a 4th down here and really kind of put Box Elder in a tough spot.
Big formation here for Box Elder. They'll give it a Howes. He'll push ahead, get the first down, but the Bears keep him shy of the 45.
You got to feel like that's almost like a cheat code if you're the Box Elder coaching staff, and they just basically stack the backfield here with 2 lead blockers in a double tight formation, tight receiver, and they just turn around and hand it to Howells and say, go get us 3 yards. And he can do that very easily, and they do a good job of fitting it up. Brings up another first down here for Box Elder.
Reminiscence of Bucket Jones back in the day for Bear River. Little delayed handoff and Howes. He'll get it across the 50. Yard shy of the first down here for Box Elder. Just another put your head down and bulldoze.
And this is what Box Elder wants to do. They're going to keep trying to hand this ball off, get positive yards. And this is the kind of situation where, 2nd and 1 on the plus side of the 50, you're looking to take a shot, looking to air this out a little bit. Or do you just keep it on the ground, get another first down? Because you're coming up on here under 5 minutes left to go in the half. You try to just eat this clock up as much as possible, have the last score going into halftime.
Howells with the big blocker in front of him, gets a first down inside the 40 and just shy of the 35. They want to go quick.
Trying to catch the Bears. Subbing. Able to get off the field.
Short game. We say short game. It's still a gain of 3 here for Howells.
When you say a gain of 3 is short, that's you got good problems. Yeah, I think that's what Box Elder's trying to do right now, is how can we get this clock down with as little time as possible and get a score and go back into the lead going into halftime. Bear River will get the ball to start the second half.
Yeah, on the flip side of that, they want the ball back so they can potentially double up.
Exactly.
Back to a pistol look here for the Bees. Handoff. He's going to go up middle. Decides to bounce this one. This is Sumko again, bouncing that one nicely. Looks like he'll be a yard shy of the first down. Almost at the 3.5-minute mark.
Yeah. See Box Elder just kind of taking the air out of this a little bit. Just huddle up, take your time. Come up and try to snap this ball with under 10 seconds on the play clock.
Faking it to everybody. Airs it out and tapped away. Almost a juggling catch in the end zone. Both by Brager and by Rhett Richards.
Behrens does a good job of tracking this ball. If he sticks with the receiver a little bit closer, he picks this off. But he does a good job of just getting a hand up on it. Almost tips it right up to the receiver to catch, but does a great job of just making that an incomplete pass. Here's a 4th down for the Bees. Looks like they're going to go for it.
Let's make some noise.
Clock stopped 3 minutes and 7 seconds. Quarterback sneak this time. They'll get the first down. Reyes on the carry. The Beast going to link to chew more time away. Two wideouts will stack up here at the bottom. One up at the top. Hand off. Here to Judd, and he'll fall forward for a gain of 4.
Yeah, great job there coming up and making that shoestring tackle by Jasper Bull. He's able to hang on to those shoelaces and allow the other Bear River Bears to get up there and try to bring him down, limiting the positive yards.
Back to the pistol look again. Handoff here to Judd. He'll stay on his feet. Another first down to the 10-yard line. First and goal there for Box Elder. And just another hard run here for Judd.
Yeah, and he just does such a good job of staying on balance. Bear River's going to call a timeout here. First and goal. Try to regroup, see how we can keep Box Elder out of the end zone. Also try to keep some time on this clock.
We'll take the timeout with him. Twisted Sugar timeout. 1:52 still left to go here in the first half.
Monica Clevenger is a locally licensed realtor and notary public. She's passionate about helping people navigate the real estate market. As a longtime resident, she understands the unique charm and opportunities Box Elder County offers. Whether you're buying, selling, or investing, her goal is to make your real estate experience smooth and enjoyable.
For all your project needs, shop at Greer's Hardware, happily serving the community since 1976.
Bear River Animal Hospital takes care of large and small animals, providing pediatric care all the way up to senior pets. They deliver high-quality vet services with their dedicated team. Take your small animals to their longtime location in Tremonton and your large animals to their newer location in Elwood.
Wrapping up Twisted Sugar timeout. Bears take their second. 1:52 still left to go. First and goal here for the Bees. And off here to Howes, and the Bears will keep them from reaching the 5.
Right up by the Bear River defense.
Clock continues to tick down. Minute and a half here. Box Elder can just continue to let this clock go. It's only second down. They could take this right down to the end of the half here.
Hard count. And what a tackle. Coming around from the outside, number 29, Jasper Buell already called his name once today.
Yeah, great job knifing in here from the top side of the formation. Comes in and is able to wrap up Howells before he can even get to the line of scrimmage. That's what you got to do. You know, how can you get in this pressure and get Howells wrapped up? You know, stop that forward momentum. You know, he's got such talent in how he runs the ball, both with power, and he's able to, you know, keep his feet really well. Now Box Elder's got to be careful too of letting this clock run out without scoring. They bring up third down here. This clock will tick down. Box Elder will probably take a timeout here with just about 30 seconds left in the half.
Yeah, they only got 2 more stabs at it. You know, if Bears can hold them out, that's a win, big winner for Bear River, because like you said, they get the ball first coming out of the
going in with a lead. You know, up 14-13 here at the half. Could be a big stand here.
Again, timeouts brought to you by Twisted Sugar. It's the first one taken here by Box Elder. The next up for Bear River, they will travel to Idaho State and take on another Idaho team. Who was that?
Oh my goodness.
I had it and then I lost it.
I'm only worried about the county fair, my fair burgers, the livestock auction. That's what Bear River Life's concerned about.
That is true. Fair just around the corner. We'll be streaming the livestock shows.
You got any hidden gems of food places out there, Andy?
Week long.
Everybody knows Fair Burgers. You got anything else this week?
Fair Burgers, let me think on it. Thunder Ridge is who Bear River plays
Thunder Ridge,
next.
you're right.
Hand off. And try to get to the edge. Can the Bears seal it off? And it. Man. Clayton Barons just escorts them out of bounds, stops the clock.
And this is one thing that the Bears had a lot of trouble with against Ogden is these outside runs. Gladen Barons does a good job of keeping his outside arm free. That tackle that was pulling around, they're not able to keep up with Barons. Does a great job just shoving Howells out of bounds. He gets out of bounds, able to stop the clock, but Box Elder's trying to run on a late substitution here, trying to kick the field goal and take the lead.
The kick is up here by Hupp, and the kick is in as Box Elder will regain the lead, not by as much as they was hoping.
You got to count that as a victory if you're the Bears. You know, that to be able to stop the run, limit Box Elder to just 3 points, because there's only 18 seconds left here in this half, but the Bears come out if they're able to get some points coming out of half, go up by 5 points and really kind of shift the dynamic of how this game can go. Could be a pretty good point swing, good momentum swing there. You got to count that as an absolute win if you're the Bears.
Oh, exactly. Now we'll see what Bear River can do here with the next 18 seconds, see how aggressive they want to be. Because they're only down to 1 timeout left.
Yeah, the riverboat gambler in me is like, let's just let Brager go up and get another one. But the other side of me is just saying, let's go to half and go in there, come out and get ready to score, make our adjustments coming out of half.
Up to kick off here for the Bees. After getting Box Elder back the lead. A short field goal. He'll put this one into the end zone here for a touchback. So yes, Thunder Ridge is the next opponent here for Bear River. They will be playing that one at Idaho. They've had good luck in the past playing Idaho teams.
I know nothing about Thunder Ridge.
I think this week is their first week in Idaho starting football.
I think it's their week 0, if I remember correct. I think a lot of teams don't start until the 28th. Yeah. I don't know. There's a ton of teams even playing this week up in Idaho. So potato harvest probably. Just kidding.
Well, Bear River will spread them out. 2 at the top, 2 at the bottom.
And they're going to go into a really heavy prevent defense. Oh, and they're just going to take a knee on it.
Just keeping them on their toes. We'll take it into halftime. Box Elder up by 2, 16-14. We'll have a halftime performance. So
At the end of the first half,
I don't know why they were lining back up again.
Yeah, clock's at zeros. Let's go to half.
We will. We'll have a halftime performance brought to you by Tanglewood Studios. So don't miss out on that. We'll have that for you when we come back.
Tanglewood Studios has a new website. Visit tanglewoodstudios.com today to see what classes are available. You might even be surprised at just how many classes they have to offer for those of all ages. Come join the fun and gain the skills to become one of the athletes they sponsor in Bear River's halftime shows. Miller Medical is ready to care for clients with full services for family medical. Be sure to schedule your yearly checkup to help you find out where you stand with your health. They can even help with weight loss and hormone therapy. Let Miller Medical take care of all your healthcare needs.
This week at the Box Elder County Fair, we ask that nobody opens this door.
Do not sit on this bed.
Absolutely do not.
Hey, let's make some noise for your Bear River and Box Elder cheerleaders. All right, if you're the 2006 Bear River football team, go meet Coach Chernus down by the north gate right now. Once again, if you're part of the 2006 Bear River team, go meet Coach Chernus down by the north gate right now. Now, let's welcome out onto the field the Bear River drill team. Let's make some noise for your Bear River drill team. make some noise for your Bear River Drill team. Ladies and gentlemen, we want to thank Bear River Drill and Bear River Cheer for all they do for Bear River sports. Thank you, cheerleaders and drill team. All right, 2006 football team, we would invite you out to walk right out onto the field. We're inviting the 2006 Bear River football team.
Visit tanglewoodstudios.com today to check out a wide variety of classes and for more information on how you can join a Tanglewood Studios dance, cheer, or gymnastics class today. Let Tanglewood Studios improve your skills while being part of a great community.
Anniversary of their state championship victory. The 2006 Bears finished 10-4 on the season with a dominant 5-0 record in region, capped off by a state championship victory over Snow Canyon 34-6. 20 years ago, these Bears returned to Bear River to dominance, represented this community with pride, and added another chapter to the tradition that today's Bears continue to carry forward. The 2006 coaching staff, many of whom are still on the sidelines with us tonight, want you to know how proud of you and your victories we were in 2006, and how much prouder we are of the men you have become. Thank you for the memories. 2006 RTD. Ladies and gentlemen, please join us in welcoming the 2006 Bear River Bears state champion football team. Make some noise for your Bear River Bears. All right, if you'll shoot your attention up to the board, we've got a highlight reel.
For over 80 years, Farm Bureau agents have built relationships with you one conversation at a time. Let Kimberly Raydell and her team provide you with the best service for your home, auto, and life.
At Roach Financial Group, take advantage of our Salt Lake City, Utah, and our Tremont, Utah offices. Locally in Tremont, Utah, we have Julie Holmes as our client management specialist. We have Riley Summers as our investment management specialist. And Chrissy Roach as our life, health, and Medicare specialist. When you're with Roach Financial Group, you're with the Cowboys.
The Grill restaurant has plenty of options for the whole family. Check out their new menu items for a lunch date or dinner celebration. They have a lot of new products including entrees, sandwiches, rice bowls, and desserts. They even have additional sides to up your meal choices. Let the Grill help you plan what's for dinner.
Cache Valley Bank is dedicated to fostering local businesses, aiding financial growth, and building strong relationships. From personal to business banking, we are committed to helping you reach your financial goals. Cache Valley Bank, mountains await.
Be a smart cookie and head on over to Tree Mountain's Twisted Sugar. They even cater events with options for soda bar, mini cookies, mini brownies, and pretzels. Let Twisted Sugar help you get your caffeine fix and cater to that sweet tooth. Rudd Funeral Home is a locally owned family-operated business. Joe Rudd and his family, as well as their devoted staff, are committed to providing you with the best service possible during a difficult time. Their beautiful facilities have all the necessary amenities. A large viewing room can also double as a smaller, more intimate funeral chapel. The chapel is even equipped with streaming capabilities to make sure family and friends are connected no matter how far they may be. Rudd Funeral Home is there to help you in your time of need.
For all your embroidery and screen printing needs, whether for business or just for fun, stop by Cover Up in Tremont or Brigham. At Cover Up, yeah, we can do that.
This week at the Box Elder County Fair, we ask that nobody opens this door.
Do not sit on this bed.
Absolutely do not open this fridge.
And under no circumstances should you ask what this trailer costs.
Fine, you can do all of it. Just come see us August 26th to the 29th at the Box Elder County Fair.
Kent's is your one-stop shop for fresh produce, bakery items, deli, and meat. Stop by today for fast, friendly service.
Thank you to Bear River Animal Hospital for your first half highlights. I didn't realize how close Summers got to coming around and getting that kick. Well, we have a 16-4 lead here for Box Elder. I don't know if you're peeking in from Region 11, you're probably not believing the score.
If you're a Bear River fan, Bear River supporter, you love to see it. You know, this is.
But I mean, would you expect anything less? I mean, it's Box Elder, Bear River.
I mean, compared to how last year was, I mean, I think Bear River ended up giving up 500 yards rushing, and not really competing. I mean, this has been a great thing to see as a Bear River fan supporter. You know, just the way that they've played. I mean, it's been obviously the success is great, getting touchdowns, but you know. It's almost, you can kind of see a little bit different of a body language belief and how these guys are executing and not just giving up on plays or when something doesn't go their way. It's been a great thing to see.
Yeah, really, the only really big thing to talk about the defense is probably Bear River stopping Box Elder from finding the end zone on that last drive.
Yeah, that is, if you can believe it, the only defensive stop from a touchdown in the first half for either team. Both teams have struggled stopping the other on offense, and it's something that the Bears are going to have to continue to do, and we'll see what adjustments Box Elder made. And if you're Bear River, I mean, we talk about the slow start, and we talk about how you know, adjusting to the run game. Obviously, they've come out and fixed the slow start. The run game has still been a concern in how well Box Elder's been able to run it. I will say Box Elder's probably, you know, one of the top teams in the state in being able to run the ball. So it's not a good litmus test, but you know, you got to be able to get some kind of positive you know, momentum. We talk a little bit about stealing a possession. How can you get an extra possession? You know, get a pick. There has been opportunities there in the past game for Bear River to steal one of those possessions. You know, create a defensive score, create a special team score. That's what it's going to take for Bear River. You know, continue to hang in this game. How can you get a lead and then steal the lead and get a little bit more of more points on the board? Extend this out over Box Elder a little bit.
Just about ready to get this one back going again here in the third quarter game. I'd like to thank you for your support by hopping on and watching. He says Bear River gets first. You know, if history keeps repeating itself here in this one, Bear River could regain a lead.
Yeah, it's almost kind of like a second halftime that they got.
I was going to say before the game, man, this game's going to fly by with how much these teams can run. And then we had I didn't say it, though. I kept it to myself and hoping.
I mean, all that considered, you know, we had probably another 40 minutes or so of stoppage time. That was a quick first half.
Yeah. Hupp will get us going again here for Box Elder on the kick. And thanks to the Tanglewood for halftime show. This kick, like all the others, in the end zone. So first and 10 here from the 20 for Bear River. First possession here in the third quarter.
And now if you're Coach Andrew coming out of the half, you want to keep trying to establish this run game. You know, go on another. How can you put together a drive, keep building on what you were able to do in the first half? You know, one thing I don't want to see is coming out trying to throw the ball here, go 2 quick incompletions and be, you know, in a tough third down spot once again. Start this drive out strong, get some positive yards.
Start out here with quarterback keeper, and it's Dalton Marble. 1 play and a first down here for Bear River.
And that's worked pretty well against Box Elder with Marble running the ball. Second time running today where he's got really good positive yards, averaging probably close to 20 yards a carry right now. But they'll spread out this Box Elder defense, and just run their normal, gap schemes and fit. And they do a great job there getting a first down. Oh, they're going to actually mark him about a yard short. Looked like he got more than enough, but
yeah, I was going to say, I thought he fell forward. Oh, they are giving it to him. The chain's just a little slow to move. It is first down. And why not do it again? Marvel across the 40, shy of the 45.
Keep feeding him. It's worked really well with this quarterback run, and that's oftentimes in a defensive scheme. A lot of times you're not accounting for for quarterback run, and Wilkinson hasn't been a big runner so far. So Box Elder's, the scheme and game plan they have together probably wasn't accounting for him a ton. Marble coming in running is doing a great job for them.
Wilkinson back in now, but he'll hand the ball right back off. There's a Christensen going to be spun down at the 45.
Yeah, great job there by number 82 for Box Elder, Kai Crozier. He was the first guy there, and it looked like Christensen was going to be able to break that tackle, but he just gets his hands on him and doesn't let him get away. Still able to gain 2 yards, but Crozier limits an even bigger gain.
Ball spotted on the 46. For 2nd and 8 here for Bear River. Wilkinson going to go to the air. And Eli Breger brings it in. He'll be inside the 10.
And Eli Breger is so talented.
Flag will come at the end. Doesn't like the celebration.
I think that was a little. Don't agree with a couple of the calls now that these refs have come out with. Breger's pleading his case.
So we'll call unsportsmanlike on Bear River.
And I mean, both teams have done something similar to that so far tonight after a big play.
Yeah.
We've seen Box Elder players do it after getting a big play. You've seen Howells do it. I've seen Barons do it. Breger does, but can't take away from how good of a play that was from Breger.
Yeah, one more look at it here on the CNR replay as Ander tries to make sense of it.
Great play from Wilkinson, just putting the ball up in the right spot. Breger's just so talented with his hands and being able to catch those balls. Great big play there coming into the second half on this first drive. The ref wants more attention. Hold on just a second.
It's going to be 1st and 10. They spot the ball after the penalty back at the 24. Wouldn't have this problem if they wouldn't have thrown the flag.
It's their own fault.
Clock stop, 10 minutes and 6 seconds. Huge gain through the air.
No.
Wow.
What the explanation is?
After all that, we were keeping it right where we got it.
Ander is not happy about whatever was going on.
So 1st and goal from the 24. Here's Wilkinson trying to look for somebody. He'll just dump it to the sideline. Caught here by Hess.
I almost kind of seemed Wilkinson didn't look like he was thinking this play was live. He just catches the snap here. It looks like he's not really even looking downfield very much. Just flicks it out to Ty Hess. Kind of seemed like a weird sequence of events there.
The referee's still standing over the ball.
He's wanted a lot of attention tonight.
.958 here on this first drive of the 3rd quarter. Wilkinson back to pass again. Good catch here by Summers. He'll get him right back where Breger had him, inside the 10.
Great catch. Carson Summers making a case for player of the game tonight with all the catches that he's making. And these catches, I mean, we've seen them both ways where Bear River hasn't had a guy within 5 yards of him, and then you see a catch just like that with 3 defenders right around him, and he's able to hold on to that ball. Good, strong hands. Bringing up 1st and goal here. Still showing 3rd down. They need to fix the ball marker there on the far side of the field.
And whistles as we're going to have a 3rd delay of game called on Bear River.
They still haven't fixed the ball marker.
No, it's 3rd down because Breger had him in 1st and goal, and the penalty brought them that far back out.
Oh, because it was after the play.
Yeah.
You are correct. You are correct.
It's a 3rd and goal from more than.
Here I am cussing the refs, and I'm the one that's wrong.
Pistol look here for Bear River. 2 wideouts up top, 2 at the bottom. You're on 3rd down, 4 down territory. This pass will go. Did he catch that? Oh my word! In a crowd. Summers brings it in, and the ball is marked on the 1. Add another one to the highlight reel here for Carson Summers.
He's having himself a day. Wilkinson is just doing so good distributing this ball, being decisive, going through his reads, and that's what's impressive with what Wilkinson is doing. I mean, you see him looking to the left side of the field. It's not there. Comes over to the right and just grips it and rips it. I mean, that's some high-level, quarterback play. A lot of guys, at this level, if their first read's not there, they're tuck it and run. Wilkinson's throwing absolute darts in these situations and making good completions.
Bear River wants to talk about it one more time. It's 4th and goal, 8 minutes and 26 seconds. Still remain here in the 3rd. We'll be right back.
Rudd Funeral Home is a locally owned family-operated business. Joe Rudd and his family, as well as their devoted staff, are committed to providing you with the best service possible during a difficult time. Their beautiful facilities have all the necessary amenities. A large viewing room can also double as a smaller, more intimate funeral chapel. The chapel is even equipped with streaming capabilities to make sure family and friends are connected no matter how far they may be. Rudd Funeral Home is there to help you in your time of need.
Wrapping up another Twisted Sugar timeout. First one taken here by Bear River in the 2nd half. Wilkinson under center. Got Bennett Allen here in the backfield. It'll be trying to push him into the end zone, and they get it. Golden Spike Power Sports touchdown here for Bear River. Quarterback Snake Wilkinson with his 1st of the year.
And you see Bennett Allen run up there.
It's like the tush push, right?
Yes. I mean, for a while that used to be illegal, but I mean that's
push can't pull, right?
I don't know the rules.
Tell me what's going on inside of there, right?
And honestly, yeah, exactly. And honestly, that's a great sign for Bear River in this front that they have is when you can get in there and physically drive a defensive line back like that and really establish your will. I mean, that sends a message to Box Elder. It kind of sends a message to everybody that you guys are here to play, and that's exactly what you needed to do if you're Bear River coming out of half, is come out and just put a touchdown on the board, which they do, and take a 5-point lead against Box Elder.
21-16, 8:22. We'll be right back.
Golden Spike Power Sports is still family owned and operated, serving the Bear River community since 1947. We're here to take care of all your power sport needs, located right on Main Street. Come and check us out and experience the difference.
Hi, I'm Kaylee. I'm a first-generation student with a passion for the outdoors and a dream of becoming an agriculture education teacher. I chose Utah State University because it gives me the flexibility to earn my degree, stay close to home, and do it all at an affordable cost. USU Tremont has an incredible faculty and staff who support and help me throughout my college journey. I'm proud to be an Aggie right here in my community while getting a world-class education.
Welcome back here to Bear River High School. The Bears able to, again, march it right down the field. Take back the lead, and that's right back here to Box Elder. They'll field it inside the 10 over on the far side. Good blocking in front of them. This could be a quick answer coming back here from Box Elder as he's taking it all the way back. No flags, number 11, Josh Pugsley.
Yeah, we've talked about it multiple times this season so far in both games that Bear River has played is the kickoff coverage and or lack thereof. And it comes back to bite Bear River. Bears are wanting a block in the back right there. Not going to get it.
And flags are going to fly as Bear River slow to get onto the field.
Box Elder trying to go for 2 here, make it a 3-point lead.
And I'm confused.
They called it on Box Elder. I don't know if it was a illegal formation or false start. Bear River was running guys onto the field.
I was going to say we had like 3 guys back on their side of the line.
Yeah, they were just trying to run in on the field. Box Elder will line up and just kick this one now.
Strange. Again, Hupp here for the point after. Makes it look easy.
And now if you're the Bear River offense, you go on a long drive like that, and a lot of these offensive linemen got to catch their breath and come right back out and go again. I mean, that was a huge momentum swing there. You know, we've been talking about a way Bear River can try to steal a possession, steal some points via special teams or defense, and Box Elder does just that. That's hard to overcome. You know, your defense hasn't even seen the field, and you're still down. This Bear offense is going to get called on again.
23-21 your score. And we'll just keep it here, ready for Hupp to kick it away again here for Box Elder. Yeah, remember we'll have the junior livestock shows all broadcasted for you. Find it right wherever you're watching this, unless you're watching it on KSL Sports. Up to kick it away. And in the end zone it goes. Let's see if the Bears offense can do it yet again. Starting out the last drive here with Dalton Marble running it through the defense, and then the big up and over everybody to Eli Breger.
Marble's going to come out here and start this drive again. If you're Box Elder, you got to be keying off, thinking a run's coming. And you wonder if the Bears have anything for Marble to put the ball in the air. Catch this Box Elder defense sleeping a little bit.
Try it up the middle. Get 1 yard out of him. Next opponent for Box Elder is going to be Highland.
And I am so bad now of what region, who falls in what region with all the new high schools and realignment. And
Well, that's going to change too. We're in a talking about it year, so it could be totally different next year.
Yeah.
They're in Region 5, I think. They got Westfield, Bonneville, I think's in there. Clearfield's in there. Good throw and catch. This one over to Summers. A lot of green grass in front of him. They'll get dragged out. They're crossing the 50. Or 40, excuse me.
They're going to get a horse collar tackle here. Carson Summers coming up again. Again, this is that RPO, this read that Wilkinson's able to do. And they're calling a run play, and Wilkinson's just looking out at the defense and how they're lining up these corners over these receivers. Carson Summers makes a good read, good catch. And it's impressive for a lot of reasons when they do that, because the receivers have to all see it the same way Wilkinson does. You know, to know which receiver's coming back and catching it, which 2 receivers are going up and blocking. 15-yard penalty always helps.
Truly a one-mind offense. So that'll push Bear River across the 50. Ball mark now at the 42.
You wonder, you know, what Box Elder might do to try to adjust, try to slow down this Bear River offense.
Hit Eli Brager behind the line of scrimmage, and he'll take it for pretty close to first down. I'd say he got it.
They're going to give it to him. Again, another quick read there, and look, and it's actually drawn up as a screen. You see these offensive linemen getting downfield and blocking for him. I tell you, how well off Bear River's offense has been doing has been impressive. We talked a bit about how Box Elder was not tested last week against Deseret Peak, and they came in and nobody was really giving the Bears a shot in this game, but give credit to the Bears for fighting and really doing everything they can to keep themselves in this game.
Handoff. Christensen goes for no gain.
That's one thing we also need to see so far this half. I mean, we're ticking down under halfway through the third quarter, and the Bear defense hasn't even been on the field yet. You know, what kind of adjustments did Coach Lish and that defense make to try to slow down that run game of Box Elder?
Yeah, they've had a little extended halftime. There on the sideline. 2 wide out the top.
And honestly, we talk a little bit about that attrition and that wearing down of Bear River versus this deeper Box Elder team.
Ooh. Pass intended for number 2.
And they're going to get Box Elder with a late hit.
Penalty flag thrown on the play.
Came in and landed right on Carson Summers. The one pass he hasn't caught tonight, just off the fingertips. They're going to get an extra 15 yards and a fresh set of downs. Right there. I agree with that call. He didn't necessarily need to do it. But yeah, we talked a little bit about the attrition and how much Bear River could get worn down by this Box Elder offense. And they haven't been on the field for an entire half a quarter so far, and that could be a good thing in Bear River's favor.
You say they're probably hydrated. Well, you got a lot of people playing both sides of the ball too.
You do. But, it's not a bad thing to have it. The guys that can rest.
First down.
You need to get some points here if you're Bear River.
Back to the pistol look. High snap brought down. This one will blow up in the back. In the backfield here for Bear River. Not a very clean handoff here to Christensen.
Yeah, that kind of screwed up the timing of the mesh and everything there with that high snap. Wilkinson did a good job of catching it. Yeah, these defensive linemen, these DNs for Box Elder are firing off the ball really hard, and that's why you've seen a lot of these screens and quick passes work pretty well. But man, when they have been able to protect, they've been able to get the ball downfield also.
Back to that pistol look. Look to go to the air this time. Gonna go into the corner and a count. Eli Brager does it again.
Touchdown, your Bear River Bears. That is number 3, Eli Brager for your Bear River Bears.
He keeps his celebration much more muted this time.
One more look at it. I told him he was a walking highlight reel, and he's just proven it game after game.
And just to reel that in one-handed, I mean, Wilkinson puts the ball in a great spot. Breger does a great job reeling it in. Bears are going to go for 2 here.
Box Elder making some adjustments to match.
That's one of the keys to the game we talked about at the beginning. If you're Box Elder, how do you limit Breger? And it's hard to do when somebody like Carson Summers has been tearing you up all night. You know, and that's a good thing about how talented this receiving core is.
Man, quickly rushed in there, and that's Howells, and he was kind of limping.
Yeah,
a little bit. A little worrisome here for Box Elder. We'll keep the score right here, 27-23. Bear River in the lead, 5:16 still have to go here in the third. Maybe we see Bear River's defense and Box Elder's offense. Maybe so. We'll find out when we come back.
Great Basin Industrial has been building America with epic safety and quality since 2007, specializing in steel fabrication, machining, and paint. GBI engineers, ships, installs, and repairs a wide range of products. They design and build all steel and alloy work according to the highest industry standards. Let GBI help you get your project completed on time and on budget. If you're looking for work, join GBI's team for a great work environment, competitive pay, and benefits.
For over 80 years, Farm Bureau agents have built relationships with you one conversation at a time. Let Kimberly Raydell and her team provide you with the best service for your home, auto, and life.
Crozier to get back off here for Bear River. He's going to squib it.
He should be
and
down.
Yeah, he
right
picked
there.
it up with his knee down at the 25.
That's not a bad way to go. I mean, that'll put Box Elder back in some of their worst starting field position they've had. And honestly, it's one of those things where if you got to be really aware of if you're Box Elder, because that's an opportunity for Bear River to scoop that ball up.
Oh yeah, that's twice. Crozier just kind of put it in a gap, just trying to get it to fall.
Yeah, and if Box Elder slips up and isn't able to recover that, or they're not coming up and grabbing that in a timely manner, Bear River can go scoop that up and steal that possession they've been trying to find.
Single back and hand off. Bear River will bunch them up, but the pile will keep on moving here for Box Elder, and they'll get a yard shy of the first down.
Yeah, Bears defense did a good job of meeting Howells at the line of scrimmage, or just about a yard past. That big offensive line just kind of gets behind him and keeps pushing him, ends up gaining about 9.
Howells does keep limping. He'll walk to the sideline.
And that's a
here.
Bad sign if you're
he's cramping.
Box Elder. Hopefully it's nothing serious.
But you got Richards just right behind him. Gets you the first down here for Box Elder, just shy of the 40.
Those gang tackles just like that is what you got to do. And man, this Box Elder offense has been on the sideline a long time. Hopefully they've warmed up again.
Yeah.
Come out, warm up after halftime, warm up again to actually go out and play.
Reyes, quarterback keeper. Gets it to the edge. A lot of room in front of him. He'll take this one to the house. Another Golden Spike Power Sports touchdown here for Box Elder. And a flag to come at the end of it. Man, they are cracking down on celebrations.
They are no fun to meet this evening.
Well, they know how big this rivalry is.
Maybe they're trying to keep a lot of that out of it to get, not let anything get out of hand. But Reyes does a good job here following those blockers. We talked about the quarterback run a little bit tonight, where he just usually adds in an extra blocker and somebody that the defense isn't necessarily accounting for, in the formations, in the gap coverage. Reyes does a good job of being patient, waiting for those blocks to get set, and hits the hole and is gone.
His third rushing touchdown of the season. Just trying to get the Bears coaching staff to see where they want to assess the penalty.
Yeah, you definitely want to take that on the kickoff, because Hupp has been kicking those balls all the way into the end zone. If you can get an opportunity to bring one back, get some better field position.
Speaking of Hupp, he'll knock the PAT in here for Box Elder. With 4 minutes and 11 seconds, it's 30-27. Just back and forth we go. We'll step aside and be right back.
Cache Valley Bank is dedicated to fostering local businesses, aiding financial growth, and building strong relationships. From personal to business banking, we are committed to helping you reach your financial goals. Cache Valley Bank, mountains await.
For all your project needs, shop at Greer's Hardware. Happily serving the community since 1976.
Kent's is your one-stop shop for fresh produce, bakery items, deli, and meat. Stop by today for fast, friendly service.
Still in the third quarter here, Bear River High School. Hupp walks this one back, getting ready to kick off again here for Box Elder. Both teams just kind of keep answering back. Fill it inside the 10. Dalton Marble breaks one tackle. He's only got 2 more guys to beat, and he'll be back inside Box Elder's territory for first down.
Your hands together for number 15.
That's exactly what you wanted to have happen, exactly why you assessed that penalty on the kickoff. Hupp does a great job of kicking that one to the 5-yard line anyway. Marble, a very talented runner. We've seen his talents on the offensive side running that QB run. He does a great job having this drive for the Bears start on the plus side of the field, starting at the Box Elder 45. And you kind of mentioned it, there's back and forth. These offenses just keep punching back and forth. You wonder who's going to flinch first, which defense is going to step up.
Tossing it over to Christensen, and he'll try to make his way through a sea of purple.
Nice run by
give him 2 yards
for the Bears.
on the play.
If you're Box Elder, I think you got to kind of be a little bit shocked with how this game has gone. You look at kind of the previews for this game and what everybody thought was going to be happening. And it wasn't this. It wasn't
No.
Bear River coming in and back and forth with the lead changes and this is one of those times where you can sow some doubt a little bit in Box Elder and what they think they can do in this game.
Wilkinson will just throw this one away. Does get it past the line of scrimmage. No intentional grounding there.
Yeah, like I said, these Box Elder DNs are coming up the field hard. Look for maybe another screen pass here or something going to one of these talented receivers like Summers or Brager.
We'll bring up 3rd and 8. Three wideouts here at the bottom, one up at the top. Goes to the air and a one-handed grab here by, oh my word.
Incredible catch.
Behrens
Number 1, Blaine
puts a
Behrens.
highlight reel of himself
And that
with a
is
one-handed catch.
He's getting mad we're not talking about him. Talking about Summers, talking about Brager. Behrens comes in with his own one-handed catch. And this Box Elder secondary has got to be scratching their head of what they got to do to slow down some of these receivers.
3 wideouts there at the bottom, 1 up at the top. Christensen in the backfield. It'll be a handoff to him. Gets behind 1 blocker. It'll dig at least 3 yards out of that one.
I love the fact that they're still keeping this ball on the ground, keeping this Box Elder defense honest.
Another great run by number 21, Bishop.
Keeping those positive yards going. You know, you get one-dimensional just trying to keep throwing the ball up. It'd be pretty easy for a defense to try to take away what you want to do. Keeping that ball on the ground, keep getting positive yards is what you want.
10 seconds on the play clock. Wilkinson will hand off, and Box Elder right there to almost meet the handoff.
Yeah, it's just more of these DNs that are just shooting up the field really hard. When these DNs, you know, come up the field that hard, and you have pullers coming, you know, these pullers really have to be moving really quickly and aware of where their assignment's coming from. Otherwise, you can just get a play just like that. Brings up 3rd down here from the 10.
Jackson Jepson here on this near side. Almost came untouched last time. You pull off this time. Wilkinson scrambling, directs traffic. It's Barons again, reaches for the end zone. And they say he is a yard shy.
I would be throwing my challenge flag right there. I think he
knocks the pylon down with the ball, doesn't he?
Pylon down.
One more look at it here from on the field. You'll be able to see exactly. Oh, he tried to pitch it back.
Hey, Claire, excellent camera work by Claire.
Beautiful.
I don't trust these refs' calls so far tonight. I'm sorry I doubted him again.
That's a scary thing to do. And how about 2 touchdowns here for Wilkinson? Oh, I haven't given the signal yet.
He's across.
I was going to say there's no way. He just falls forward and he's there. There's a Golden Spike Power Sports touchdown over Bear River. Wilkinson coming out of the pile looked like he's been mugged.
He probably was.
See what you can see on the field. That's a.
Having been in the bottom of some football piles in my lifetime, normal people get arrested on the street for what happens at the bottom of football piles. So
Nelson with the point after, up and good, and Bear River once again answers back.
Nelson. Kick is up and good.
34-30, 42 seconds still remaining here in the 3rd. We'll step aside and be right back.
Bear River Bears, 34.
Rudd Funeral Home is a locally owned family-operated business. Joe Rudd and his family, as well as their devoted staff, are committed to providing you with the best service possible during a difficult time. Their beautiful facilities have all the necessary amenities. A large viewing room can also double as a smaller, more intimate funeral chapel. The chapel is even equipped with streaming capabilities to make sure family and friends are connected no matter how far they may be. Rudd Funeral Home is there to help you in your time of need.
The Grill restaurant is now serving breakfast with a wide variety for the whole family. Let the Grill help you plan what's for breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Roger to kick off again here for Bear River. Again, just kind of keeps that one short. This one caught on a bounce and trying to make him pay for it, but the Bears going to stop him. But good field position here for Box Elder. Here to answer back again. That's number 20, bringing it back, William Fromm.
Yeah, and that's the squib kick has worked out well for the Bears so far. I mean, yeah, this something you got to get really dialed in and fixed up if you're the Bears is this kickoff coverage. I mean, you know, giving opportunity for any team to start on the plus side of the 50 or get points on special teams is never a good recipe for success. You're going to have an issue with the clock here. The clock kept running.
Let's see what they reset it to. Down to 1.
And still, yeah, this Box Elder offense has probably only had about, 3-4 plays in the second half so far.
Yeah.
But, you know, if you were to tell me, you know, Bear River has the potential to go into the fourth quarter with the lead tonight, I don't know how many people would have had that on their bingo card, but you got to be happy if you're the Bears with how you've been playing. And now it's, you know, you got to come up, you know, big mentally. Just keep fighting and keep yourself in this game.
Just a look here for Box Elder. Reyes will quarterback keep it. Breaks 1 tackle. And we'll get to the 30. First set of downs here for Box Elder. He had everybody fooled on that one.
Yeah, I mean, he's been handing off to Reyes on that play all night. And they had 2 of these Bear River defenders wrap him up immediately. And Reyes does a great job reading it and making that pull. And there's nobody there on the outside. Does a good job getting down here to the 30. They'll run one more play here before the 4th.
This time they do hand it off here to Judd. 5 will come in, probably for holding here for Bear River.
Some Bear River players getting up clapping. Probably is on Box Elder based off of that.
Penalty flag thrown on the play.
So that will still take us to the end of the 3rd quarter.
At the end of the 3rd quarter, Box Elder 30, your Bear River Bears.
34-30. We'll flip the field, and we will, right? Because it's on a defensive penalty. You got to keep playing, right?
Looks like they're gonna.
One more play.
Nope, they're gonna call it. 4th.
I was gonna say.
Let's go to the 4th.
I was gonna say offensive penalty. I think you still.
Okay,
ended.
end of the
All
3rd
right,
quarter,
34-30. We'll be right back here with the 4th quarter at Bear River High School.
Bear River Animal Hospital takes care of large and small animals, providing pediatric care all the way up to senior pets. They deliver high-quality vet services with their dedicated team. Take your small animals to their longtime location in Tremonton and your large animals to their newer location in Elwood. Bear River Floral and Gifts has something for everyone. Whether you're getting flowers for that special someone or a gift to brighten someone's day, they have plenty of options for you to choose from. Their floral designers have the expertise to create something breathtaking. Stop by their shop on Main Street today.
For all your embroidery and screen printing needs, whether for business or just for fun, stop by Cover Up in Tremont or Brigham. At Cover Up, yeah, we can do that.
Start of the 4th quarter. Box Elder in Bear River territory, and a hand off for Judd Howells. Moving a lot better after getting stretched out. Speaking of stretching out, he stretches out for the first down. It'll be 2 yards shy.
Slow to get up again. I don't know if that same issue as having before.
What'd you say? Pickle juice?
Pickle juice, mustard, bananas.
I'll take the bananas. Just another powerful run here by Box Elder.
And honestly, yeah, we didn't talk about it. I mean, they had the holding penalty that put them way back behind the chains.
You would have never known it.
Yeah, you would have never known. I mean, coming out here now with, I believe it's second down.
Should be second down.
Yeah, second down here in about 5.
And off up middle again. Bears will push him back, but that will draw a flag. Richards, the ball carrier for Box Elder.
Yeah, it's one of those times where you're trying to gang tackle and just try to drive him back, and sometimes that's a little bit too excessive. Sometimes guys just can't help but fall, and they got the call. Like you said, Andy, they've been having a hair trigger tonight on throwing these penalties. But I love the fight that we're seeing out of the Bears.
Yeah.
You know, this late in the game with the lead. And we were talking about it during the break, you know, the body language of Box Elder. You know, this is not what they expected to be happening, to be losing in the fourth quarter.
Oh, yeah.
And if I'm the Bears, you know, you're all about it because you're just hoping, you know, just let me have the ball last and we're going to go score and win this game.
How about another rushing touchdown here for Caden Reyes? Golden Spike Power Sports touchdown here for Box Elder as they answer right back.
And this outside run again hurting the Bears. You know, getting on these edges and being able to wrap up, you know, open field tackles in the 2 games that the Bears have played so far have been a struggle. It's one of those things you got to spend a lot of time working on. And a lot of time it is, you know, attitude and effort that it takes to go out and make those kind of tackles.
Up with the point after. No good. Man, he's been perfect all night. Misses that one, makes this one even more interesting. Still a 2-point lead for Box Elder, 36-34. Still pretty much the full quarter to go here in the fourth.
Be a smart cookie and head on over to Tree Mountain's Twisted Sugar. They even cater events with options for soda bar, mini cookies, mini brownies, and pretzels. Let Twisted Sugar help you get your caffeine fix and cater to that sweet tooth. Bittner Orthodontics uses leading-edge techniques and personalized treatments to care for each of their patients. Check out their Garland and Brigham locations today. Central Milling is the farmer, the miller, and the baker working to preserve American farmland for tomorrow while preserving the highest quality of flour and grains to the bakers of today. Select the best products for your family by using Central Milling Company.
If you're looking for touchdowns, you came to the right place. 34-36. Lead here for Box Elder.
And it's one of those things that won't get talked about too much, you know, outside of the final score is how big of an emphasis special teams has played in this game. You know, you account for, you know, the missed 2-point conversion, the missed PAT, and then also the kick return touchdown. You know, without those things, I mean, Bear River is leading in this game. Even though they have been fighting and getting the lead back here on offense, it's kind of the one thing that hasn't been talked about too much yet is just how much special teams has affected this game already.
Yeah, Hope just sends this one beyond the end zone. There's a little bit of a breeze, but not that much.
He's got a strong leg.
First and 10 here for Bear River. Called out yet again to respond. 2 wideouts up top, 2 at the bottom. Throw here to Breger. Gladen Barons. He'll get caught. Forward progress will get him a gain of 2.
This is where it is nice. You know, we talked a little bit about how experienced and veteran this Box Elder team is compared to Bear River. Between these receivers and Wilkinson, they do have a lot of experience. I mean, Wilkinson hasn't had a ton of playing time and a lot of starts due to injury in the past. I mean, a lot of these receivers have played a lot of football. You know, it's not something new to them that they're, you know, coming out, and I think that'll do a lot for a team when you have your leadership and your best players out there, you know, just going out and executing. Can help a lot.
Wilkinson going to step up, launch it, and he's got a wide open Eli Breger, and he gets tackled by the Green Monster.
Is complete. Number 3, Eli Breger.
And we'll talk about how great that catch was from Breger. But watch Wilkinson on this throw. He's going to roll out to his left, feel the pressure coming. He's going to throw this on the run.
In the air even.
With a guy in his face. Everybody's going to say, well, oh, just put it on him so he can catch and run. That was an impressive throw to get it there. Like, let's not discount that by any means. And, yeah, and this Box Elder secondary, again, still searching for answers with these receivers. How to slow them down.
The ball's on the ground. This will be huge for Box Elder, and they get on top of it.
Yeah, and just we talked about it once so far this game. This snap, this center quarterback exchange, the mesh with the running back. Some of these snaps are coming in. You know, they're not always super consistent. And then we talk about these defensive ends for Box Elder shooting up the field so hard, almost catching those, you know, running backs right when the ball is getting there. Messes up the mesh, causes a fumble. Gives Box Elder the ball.
And offer to Judd. He'll take it over to the far side. Gain of 6.
Box Elders now is kind of where they've wanted to be this entire game, with the lead, running the ball, and Bear River to this point has not been able to. They've kept themselves in the game by getting the lead and forcing Box Elder to have to really drive. This is by no means is out of reach for the Bears. You know, nothing's stopped. You know, nothing's saying this game is over. But you've got to make something happen here on defense, and got to be able to get more points.
Allen on the tackle. Another run here from Judd. Gives a French set of downs here for Box Elder. Yeah, turnover takes the wind right out of the sails here of Bear River. 2 lineouts up top, still handoff. Here to Howes, he'll get tripped up but still stumble ahead. Inside the 25. Called down at the 24-yard line for 2nd down. Clock will continue to run. Box Elders trying to close out like they did the.
This is right where they want to be.
2nd quarter, yeah. High snap, pitch over to the far side, and Howell will get met into the backfield. Big tackle coming here from Waylon Loveland.
Great play by Loveland coming up and just reading this. They've ran this triple option a few times. Again, we talked about it affecting the Bears with this, you know, center quarterback exchange and a little bit of a high snap, throws things off. Reyes feels like he has to pitch it a little bit sooner than he wants. Bears make a good read, bring up a 3rd and long.
Turn it up.
Box Elder fake the handoff. Quarterback sneak up and tripped up. He's going to be short. Reyes called down just shy of the.
And if you're the Box Elder staff, you're going. Yeah, there's nothing nothing giving you any kind of inclination here that the Bear River's been able to stop these runs. Howells comes back into the game, you know, and they're just thinking, hey, 3 yards, and this is, you know, we're still going.
All right, let's do it again. Turn it up.
Biggest test of the night here for the defense. And for the Howells, he'll dive forward and get inside the 20. Fresh set of downs here for Box Elder. Such a tall ask.
Yeah, and that's in that situation. If you're Box Elder, you know, anytime that you're in, you know, second down and 6-7 yards, knowing you know you can run 2 plays and basically guarantee a first down with how well these guys get off the ball and how well Howells runs. It is you know, like playing with a cheat code almost.
And off here to Richards as he'll bulldoze his way near the 10.
We'll tick down halfway done through the 4th quarter here. And you look at, you know, potential situations that may come out of this drive. You know, Box Elder scores here, go up by 9 points, make it a 2-score game. Makes a really tough situation for Bear River.
Two wide out stacked here at the bottom of the screen. Reyes with the handoff. Here to Richards, and he'll get snuffed down. Or he can make it to the 5.
Will be another first down.
First and goal, 5:20. Still have to go here in the 4th quarter. River looking for a stop. Timeout going to be taken here by Box Elder. Not quite on the same page. We'll take the timeout with them. Brought to you by Twist.
Hi, I'm Kaylee. I'm a first-generation student with a passion for the outdoors and a dream of becoming an agriculture education teacher. I chose Utah State University because it gives me the flexibility to earn my degree, stay close to home, and do it all at an affordable cost. USU Tremont has an incredible faculty and staff who support and help me throughout my college journey. I'm proud to be an Aggie right here in my community while getting a world-class
Miller Medical is a proud supporter of Bear River Sports. Not only do they offer great services with Dr. Todd Miller, 3 nurse practitioners, and other medical specialists, they are the injury update and medical moment sponsor in all of Bear River Live's sports coverage year-round.
Box Elder comes totally different formation than they had called here before the Twisted Sugar timeout. Reyes goes under center. They'll load this right side. And it is going to be blown up here by Bear River.
Nice stop by the Bear. Second down.
Rigdon Vonk and Dylan Groom.
This is another situation similar to how we closed out the first half. Box Elder's trying to eat up as much clock as possible. You know, because if you score here and there's only about 2 minutes left in this game, it's almost basically over. And down by 9 points. So Box Elder's trying to run out the clock, but if Bear River can bow up here and keep them out of the end zone, it's still only a 2-point game, only needing a field goal with the big playability of these receivers. It's not over.
And here to Howells. He'll cut it back inside. He'll need some red jerseys, and the progression will stop there just on the 4-yard line.
Nice work by the Bear River defense.
Howell does a good job pressing the play side and finding this cutback lane, getting some positive yards. Just such a good hard runner, tough to bring down. Tick down to about 3.5 minutes left here. 3rd down and goal from about the 5.
Bear fans, let's make some noise. Let's help that defense get a stop.
3 on the play clock. I don't think a delay game would even hurt you, though. They do call timeout, though. That'll be their 2nd timeout.
Box Elder take
36-34. On the timeout taken, we'll take it with them. Be right back.
Cache Valley Bank is dedicated to fostering local businesses, aiding financial growth, and building strong relationships. From personal to business banking, we are committed to helping you reach your financial goals. Cache Valley Bank, mountains await.
For all your embroidery and screen printing needs, whether for business or just for fun, stop by Cover Up in Tremont or Brigham. At Cover Up, yeah, we can do that.
Third and goal there for Box Elder. They go in shotgun, look to pass. Reyes throws back to the other side of the field and in for the touchdown. Another Golden Spike Power Sports touchdown here for Box Elder through the air this time.
Yeah, really smart play design here on the rollout by Reyes. Have the tight end sneak out the backside for the throwback. Easy pitch and catch there. Great job.
Pierre Perrin
making the touchdown catch.
Yeah. Up out of the PAT. Ooh, timeout taken here by Bear River.
Yeah, it's significant here.
Bears
It's
call
an
a
8-point
timeout.
game. This PAT goes in, it turns into a 9-point game, which makes it 2 scores. You can somehow get Hupp to miss another one.
That is true. We just missed the last attempt.
You can make him miss another one, and you are not out of this.
Again, reminder, we'll have the junior livestock shows all week long broadcasted for you. Next up is Highland for Box Elder, Thunder Ridge for Bear River. Again, that game will be at Idaho State inside the dome. So after one more chat about it, Box Elder with 1 timeout left, Bear River still has 2. Here's Hupp for the point after. Bears almost get to it. It goes through the uprights and in. You said, Joe, just making it that much harder.
Yeah, now Bears will be, exclusively throwing the ball downfield, which plays to their strengths for sure. Also has played to the strength of those DNs of Box Elder. Just how they've been able to get off the ball and affect things. I mean, it caused the the turnover that really kind of set the tone for how this game has gone. You look at Jackson Jepson. Bridger Richards is another one of those guys who's on defense that's affected some of the handoffs and what the Bears have tried to do in the backfield. We'll see how this is going to play out, what the Bears can do to try to get themselves back in this.
Just under 3.5 to go.
If you can get a quick score here and try an onside kick. You know, you don't have to try to kick it deep again. You don't want to kick it deep again and play right into the strength of this Box Elder offense of running the ball and run out the clock with only 2 timeouts. Don't imagine Hupp's going to let this one be in play.
No, he does not. It'll be first tender for Bear River at the 20. Down 2 scores.
Yeah, and I'd like to see, you know, how they set this up. You know, if they're going to just go straight drop back pass. Like I said, these D linemen for Box Elder have got their ears pinned back and are ready to come after Wilkinson. I'd like to maybe see them get Wilkinson on a rollout, maybe boot out and try to let Breger get downfield a little bit further. Barons get downfield. Carson Summers. See what we can do.
In shotgun, we're going to air it out quickly here to Eli Breger, and it will fall incomplete.
Pass incomplete, intended for number 3, Breger. Second down.
One of the few misses that Wilkinson has made all season in these deep balls. He's been so accurate throwing the ball downfield. Puts it a little bit outside of Breger's reach. And then, like we thought, coming out and going for it all, I think that's what you got to do. Might be able to look at something underneath here, a little out routes, close to the sidelines, getting out of bounds, preserving your timeouts. You send Breger up to the top all by himself. And they're putting 2 guys out there with him.
Box Elder brings pressure. Richards comes in untouched, and he'll go to the sideline.
And that's exactly what you want to do if you're Box Elder. Dial up the pressure. Don't let Wilkinson sit back there and pick you apart. And when you are sending as many guys out into these route combinations as the Bears do, most of the time you only have 5 guys, maybe 6 guys protecting.
Break huddle on 3rd and 10. Clock stop 3:15. Back to the pistol look. Pressure gets picked up. Air it out again. Here's Breger. And a flag will come in. And Box Elder can't believe it.
They're going to say it's on Eli Breger. He was trying to come in and cut underneath the defender. They're going to say he pushed him down. If you're Box Elder,
you see the grab there from him.
Yeah, if you're Box Elder, you deny this one. Make it 4th down.
So one more shot to get 10 yards here for Bear River.
Yeah, I'd expect if I'm Box Elder, I'm dialing up pressure again. You know, don't even get an opportunity for Breger to go up and make another spectacular catch, or Summers or Barons. You know, one guy that's been quiet tonight is Ty Hess. If you're looking to get, you know, just try to keep this drive alive, look for a quick out here. Ty Hess up at your top in the slot.
Does go to him, but it's knocked out. Summers can't haul it in. And it'll be turnover on down. A little slow to get up as Carson.
In the Bear River.
And a flag will come in from Ander.
Bear River coaches want a flag because it looked like Box Elder defender did get there a touch early. Ander runs out trying to check on Summers. The ref throws a flag thinking he's coming out to try to protest something.
One more look at it here on the field. Can't really see much there.
Bear fans will say that Jackson Liffrith got there a bit early. I don't know. Nothing was called. I mean, that's you love to see how well the Bears played, but to get that close and to have, I mean, it stings a lot. You know what I mean? To have that kind of outcome. And I mean, the silver line. I mean, I hate being the guy to say finding silver linings in this kind of situation because I hate losing. But I mean, with how well they fought, and I mean how the game was lost, it wasn't like Box Elder came out and straight up beat you. You know what I mean? It was a lot of little things, a turnover here, you know, that you can clean up, a kickoff coverage that you can clean up. All these little things that you can do, you know, and some of these things go your way. I mean, you might have Box Elder put away right now.
Put your hands together for number 2, Carson Summers for yours.
That's a good sign for the Bears. Carson Summers has really kind of burst onto the scene for this team this year on both sides of the ball. He had a great coming out party for offense tonight with how well he caught the ball.
As the lights go out here at Bear River High School.
I think they did this in a Super Bowl once, and the losing team came back, right?
Let's see if they can kick them back on.
We had a lightning delay. We had a lighting delay. How long does it take for these lights? Hopefully, it's not 30 minutes to get the lights back on.
No, they're not the old ones. It's they don't need to warm up.
For those who have been around Bear River for a while, those old lights that they used to have were pretty bad.
So Box Elder will take over. They'll add the 15-yard penalty. Back in. I'm not sure where that will spot the ball. Oh, right at the 10. So first and goal here for Box Elder. 3:02 to go. Reyes under center. Pitch back over to Howells. Judd will cut it back inside. He'll get caught up at around the 2-yard line, maybe the 1.
And that penalty is a tough situation because it started him at first and goal, and with 3 minutes on the clock, there's nearly not enough time to just let the clock run out. So Box Elder's got to run their plays.
Take this down to around 2:10. So let the play clock run all the way down. They do not. Reyes with a hand up, and Judd in for another Golden Spike touchdown here for Box Elder.
And the frustrating part about that is that's going to make this game look like it was not as close as it really was. And I mean, if you're Box Elder, you got to you got to feel like you snuck out with one a little bit, or maybe you just feel like, hey, we finally started playing like ourselves. But I mean, if it wasn't for the turnover, I mean, Bear River's going in to take the lead again, and this game looks completely different. Yeah, frustrating, absolutely frustrating for the Bears.
And almost blocked the kick again. This one up and in here from Hupp. 50-34. We'll have the conclusion of this one when we come back after a commercial break.
At Roach Financial Group, we specialize in all aspects of the financial spectrum, namely investment and retirement planning, business and estate planning, health and 401k programs, as well as life, insurance, and Medicare supplements. Come give us a try. We won't let you down. You truly are with the Cowboys when you're with Roach Financial Group. We're gritty, we're tough, we're honest and hardworking. Come give us a shot to see what we can do for you.
Central Milling is personally invested in the quality of their products and their relationships with customers and suppliers. They are also a proud supporter of high school sports.
Up to kick off here for Box Elder. And this one whistled dead. False start here on Box Elder.
Could be a good opportunity to get this one not in the end zone and get a return.
Well, even that one kind of died, but maybe the whistle threw him off.
Could have done. Maybe his leg's tired. I mean, there has been no defense to speak of on both sides tonight.
Up to the 35. Up to try again.
An opportunity to return this.
Christensen a little bobble with it. Gets it on a hop, takes it over to the far side. Get snagged as he crosses the 15. Mark him down at the 18. Marble in the huddle here for Bear River to come out. With 2:04 to go.
Looks like there's a lot of backup players that have got rotated in.
Marble's going to come out here as a wideout.
Oh, no, yeah, you're right.
Christensen in the backfield here with the Wilkinson.
Yeah, some other receivers, looks like.
You still have Summers out, so he's probably taking his spot. Here's Gladen Barron trying to make something out of nothing. He'll just dive it out of bounds.
Looks like some of the offensive linemen are some new numbers as well.
Stop clock 1:50. Brings him second down. Wilkinson back to throw again. Scrums out to his right. They throw it down the sideline. This one deflected out of bounds by Box Elder. Tipped down here by Jackson Lefreth. Clock stopped again, 1:43.
And this is hard because some of these, as much passing as they're having to do right now, it's affecting how good of the stats are going to look for Wilkinson. Wilkinson actually go out here to the. I think that's Wilkinson going after receiver.
Changing it up. This is Marble on the carry. There's a first down there for Bear River.
You're going to get a first down. That'll stop the clock while they move the chains. That's what you want to do so you can get a fresh set of downs, keep taking some shots. Yeah, I'd be curious to kind of look at the stats of how many rushes Box Elder had tonight, how many rushing yards, because, I mean, they did not put the ball in the air very much at all. Did have a couple passing touchdowns right down on the goal line, but it was a run-dominated game.
Throw and catch, staying inbounds over on the far side. This one caught here by number 5, Spencer Holmes.
They're going to stop the clock while they move the chains
Spencer
again.
Holmes, and that is another Bear River first down.
Just set the ball. Clock will roll.
Wilkinson. Airing it out here to Gladen Barons and a little underthrown. Yeah, you can tell Box Elder is really pulled back on the reins. Plenty of time to get that one down the field there for Bear River. Well covered on the back end.
Yeah, we haven't seen Wilkinson underthrow very many people. Barons had a good step. He just throttles down just a little bit and lets that one come into him. Probably catches it. I think it's all a little too late.
Oh, there was a flag on the play. They call personal foul on Bear River.
They're going to call. I didn't see anything.
I didn't see anything either, but to the Bears fans' dismay, we're walking back.
Won't say that I've been perfect in my assessment of the game tonight, but I have not agreed with a lot of the things these refs have decided to call.
Marble tries to cut back inside. Give him one on the run. Bears will have to just run one more. Throw out here to Gladen Barons. See how far he can get down the sideline. He'll stay in. Clock will run out. As a spike, we'll head back over to Brigham City by a score of 50-34. But like you said, Joe, the score doesn't really reflect what happened.
Yeah, that's
Well, let's make sure
those
Bears
ones
can hear
sting.
ya.
You know, speaking from personal experience in games like this, where you know really one or two plays change the outcome of this game. You know, the fumble as well as that kick return really kind of put the nail in the coffin for Bear River. And that's what's going to be hard. That's what's going to be frustrating is the what if and if we just did this, if we just did that, would that have been different? I mean, it's never as bad as it seems. It's never as good as it seems. But I mean, you got to be encouraged of what happened and how the Bears played, how they competed. There's a lot to build on here, and a lot of good things for the Bears to hang their hat on and to move forward with in this season. I mean, everything still is in front of them when it comes to region, when it comes to 4A. You know, really all that opportunity is still there for them.
No, you hung with one of the best in 5A. He says it stings a little bit, but you can find those silver linings. We'll have our chat with the coach brought to you by Chanshire Sod Farms. When we come back from a commercial break, thanking these sponsors one more time for allowing us to bring you this much coverage here for fall sports. We'll be right back.
This week at the Box Elder County Fair, we ask that nobody opens this door.
Do not sit on this bed.
Absolutely do not open this fridge.
And under no circumstances should you ask what this trailer costs.
Fine, you can do all of it. Just come see us August 26th to the 29th at the Box Elder County Fair.
For all your embroidery and screen printing needs, whether for business or just for fun, stop by Cover Up in Tremont or Brigham. At Cover Up, yeah, we can do that.
Rudd Funeral Home is a locally owned family-operated business. Joe Rudd and his family, as well as their devoted staff, are committed to providing you with the best service possible during a difficult time. Their beautiful facilities have all the necessary amenities. A large viewing room can also double as a smaller, more intimate funeral chapel. The chapel is even equipped with streaming capabilities to make sure family and friends are connected no matter how far they may be. Rudd Funeral Home is there to help you in your time of need.
This week at the Box Elder County Fair, we ask that nobody opens this door.
Do not sit on this bed.
Absolutely do not open this fridge.
And under no circumstances should you ask what this critter costs.
Fine, you can do all of it. Just come see us August 26th through the 29th at the Box Elder County Fair.
Did you know Kent's Market has an app? And it's free. Just go to your app store and type in Kent's Market and it'll come right up. Downloading the Kent's Market app gives you access to digital coupons, weekly deals, and access to your Kent's Kickback account. As you can see, the app is easy to use and can help you save. Download it now and get exploring. We'll see you soon at Kent's.
Welcome back here to Bear River High School, where we've got a final, maybe a little bit later than expected with the lightning delay and all that, but Box Elder 50, Bear River 34. We'll wrap this one up, courtesy of Miki Couture. Get wrapped up with the best blankets ever. And like he says, the score does not show. The stats probably are going to be a little off too.
Yeah, well, I mean, the stats are going to tell you the truth too. I mean, Box Elder could not be stopped on the ground, and that'll come out. That'll be really obvious when they kind of go back and look at the stats and look at the film, and that's something that has to be cleaned up. I mean, almost 150 yards last week to Rice from Ogden, you know, and Box Elder was able to run any which way they wanted tonight. I mean, they are probably one of the best running teams in the state. Really solid offensive line, but that's one thing that is going to fall to Coach Lish and this defense of how can we make this adjustment and really kind of get our guys competing and playing hard to stop the run.
Well, looks like they got Coach down there on the field. We'll send down to Claire with our chat with the coach, brought to you by Chanshare Sod Farms. Go ahead.
Thank you. So, Coach, today was a big game. It's a rivalry game. We talked a lot about hanging in there, keeping the scoreboard close, and the scoreboard really didn't reflect how well these boys played tonight. What do you have to say for your team?
You know, I'm just so proud of our boys. Like you said, we wanted to keep it close in the fourth quarter, and we ran out of juice just with a half a quarter left. And so I'm just really proud of them. You know, they're great young men, and you saw their character tonight, and it's just an honor for me to be surrounded by such great young men.
Yes, we definitely did, and they played such a great game. They had many touchdowns. Our offense is looking good. What do you have to say about our offense?
You know, our offense is very methodical. You know, that one turnover was a mishap because we just got to work those exchanges a little better, and seems like that turnover, you know, we were scoring every time, and then that turnover just kind of gave us a shot that we couldn't recover from, and they scored on it. And so there's things we can get better at, but really proud of our offense. You know, that was a great defense we played against, a great defensive front. We found ways to run the ball and get positive yards that way. And then, of course, our receiving and passing game was top notch, especially that first 3.5 quarters.
Yes, we saw a lot of great things out of Carson Summers tonight. Eli Brager, as always, does a great job bringing it in. On the flip side, we played against a great offense. They have such a good run game, and we held it with them, and we held them down. What do you have to say about our defense?
I love just how our defense would keep getting back. I mean, we were outmanned by 50 pounds, every kid. They're just bigger than us, and our kids never backed down, and they kept battling, and just so proud of the way they played, never quit.
Yes, thank you so much, Coach. So as we go into our next game, it's in Idaho. How are we going to prepare for that?
Well, we're going to watch film. We're going to watch this game and get better and see what we did and improve on it, and then just focus on us getting better. You know, it's early season. We haven't even made it to region yet, and we want to keep improving. We talk a lot about that, and I know we didn't get the win, but I thought we improved tonight as a team, and so we got a lot we could build off of.
We definitely do, and we expect great things. Thank you, Coach. Back to you, Andy.
All right, thanks, Claire. Thanks to Chanshare Sod Farms for sponsoring our Chatting with the Coach. And yeah, we didn't even mention I think they've got like 3 guys pushing 300 pounds over there in Brigham City.
Yeah, four of their 5, I believe, are 3 bills. You know, and absolutely agree with everything Coach Andrew said. You know, with the way that these guys fought, I mean, you can kind of see how much belief that this coaching staff is instilling in these players, and you can see how much they played like it, you know, to compete and hang. And Coach Andrew even said it, and I haven't talked about it very much, you know, how good the defense of Box Elder has been, or how well they've been touted. And for us to make that defense look very pedestrian, you know, through our passing game, we were able to move the ball on the ground a little bit as well. Yeah, the belief that's getting instilled in these kids is really showing, and I think he's right as well, of just kind of running out of juice 3.5 quarters in. I think without that fumble, you know, things look a little bit differently, and you know, the game ends a little bit differently. If win or not is still up in the air, but. You know, it's just one of those little laps of things that happens, and you know, I think you're going to continue to see the Bears get better. I think you're going to go keep coming as we get closer to region, like Coach Andrew said, and see these Bears, you know, really kind of start hitting on all cylinders.
Well, that will do it for us tonight, Joe. Again, thanks to all the sponsors who allow us to bring you this coverage. We're going to take a break next week from fall sports. They're still happening. If their huddle cams get turned on, we'll share that on our website, but you and I are going to be busy with the fair.
Yeah, it is going to be a great week of the fair, and fair burgers galore. Get some
Garrett's Dutch Oven's another good one.
That is a good one. You always forget about it. The line's always too long. It's a good problem for them, but
yeah.
Yeah, it'll be great. Great job by the Bears tonight.
So go out and enjoy the fair. Be safe, and we will see you, if not next week at the fair, we'll see you in 2 weeks as our fall sports coverage will continue. Again, thanks to all these sponsors. Support them for supporting us. For myself, Joe, Claire, and Jessica, have a good weekend. You've been watching Bear River Football on Bear River Live.